get it on. They're going to get it on Bailey Seymour. Bounds underneath their own net, under the right block, gets it right elbow to Pfeiffer. Top of key now to Hagmeyer. She'll set up. Their movement up the top key to Hanley. Right wing now to Porter. Porter looking back into Hagmeyer. Sayre's zone been effective so far, preventing the inside looks for the Boomers. Left wing now, Edwards. Hits a cutting Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer a dump down Porter on the right block. She tries to go up with it. It's no good, but she is fouled. She got a bit of double team there. Took a power dribble and tried to power it up. Got hacked all the way up. They're going to get Claire Zinzer for her first. Second for Sayre. It's Maisie Porter, the senior, at the line. 2 free throws. Got the senior fatheads out here, which is really cool. First free throw, good for Maisie. So Boomers on the board with a 1-0 lead here. 6:26 to go in the first quarter. Porter setting up the second free throw. Spins the ball, dips and shoots it, and that one rounds around and out. Just no good. Some rebound underneath now by the Eagles, and they'll take it the other way. Break the press, they'll get up to Zinzer. Zinzer going to drive, put up a little floater below the free throw line. That's no good. Rebound, though, by Arnold on the backside. Sayre going to extend the possession. Arnold has it right wing. That goes cross court left wing. They get to Arnold below the free throw line again. Or excuse me, for Zinzer, below the free throw line again. And that's no good. Be back to, stay here, excuse me, with Sayre, as they're going to say Boomer poked it out. So we see more inbound it. Now she'll get into the left corner over there. They flip it back to her, try to dump it baseline, and that's thrown out of bounds, trying to get the speaker on the baseline. It'll be back to the Boomers. Going the other way now, Porter with it. She'll dribble across the timeline. Goes left wing to Edwards. Edwards, Pfeiffer top of the key. Right wing down to Hagmeyer. Right corner to Porter. Pfeiffer with it. She's looking. Flips over now to Edwards. Edwards going to drive. Kick top of the key to O'Hanley. O'Hanley's going to zip it into the left corner to Porter. Porter going to rip the three again. This one off the left, no good. Rebound on the backside. Sayre going with it the other way. Zinzer racing down the court. She'll get into the left wing. Gets cut off by Edwards. Goes top to Keith. Picked away and stolen. Was trying to get Seymour, but was picked off by Porter. Porter the other way for the easy layup. Oh, it just rimmed out. Went off glass and off iron. No good. And Sayre with the rebound the other way. Trailing 1-0. 5:10 to go here in the first quarter. Now they throw a pass away. As they break the press, Porter comes up with it, and she tries to throw a pass up here to Faith O'Hanley, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's got broken up by a Sayre Eagle. So stay with the Boomers. Now we're going to see Addie Moreno into the ball game for the first time for Sayre. Porter inbounding here on the sideline. She'll bounce into Hagmeyer. Top key with it. 5 minutes to go in the first. Left wing to Porter. Top key to Pfeiffer. Right wing now. Edwards. Right corner to Hagmeyer. Back up top key to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer going to drive. Kick out to Porter. Porter going to zip it back into Pfeiffer. She's going to go with the fake up and under. Puts up the range jump shots. No good. It was affected there by Emily Easter. Rebound now goes to Sayre. Easter with it. She tries to throw it. No look. Speaker wasn't looking. Pfeiffer steals away. She's racing down. Puts a play up. Gets it to go and one. Leslie Pfeiffer, her first bucket of the night. It's an and one. She'll go to the line. Try to complete it. And she's got her first 2 points of the night. We're going to get Emily Easter for her first foul. Team third. And now Pfeiffer at the line. Going for the and one free throw. That's going to rim out. So doesn't complete it. Sticks with the two. Boomers lead 3-0. Sayre with the rebound. Now they throw away another pass. Pfeiffer picks it off. She gets over to Edwards. Can't handle pass on transition. Sayre comes up with it. They try to get it up now to Arnold. That's batted away. Knocked out of bounds by Pfeiffer. She thought she had another steal. And we'll stay here with Sayre. 4:20 to go in this first quarter. Boomers up 3-0 on this senior night. Get it inbound here. Now it's poked away and stolen as Moreno tried to pass out of a double team. Boomers with it the other way. Pfeiffer has it top of the key. She's going to stop. Thought about the three. That goes left wing. Edwards for three, and that's good. Nothing but net. bucket. She's on the board. The Boomers lead 6-0 here early. 4:03 to go. Now the inbounds poked out of bounds by a Boomer. It'll stay, no, excuse me. I'm going to say a turnover by Sayre. So the Boomers going to have it. We got a timeout here by Sayre. So we'll go ahead and take it with them. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
When you're looking to take control, throw on some BF Goodrich G-Force tires. They're the very definition of performance and style and deliver exceptional wet and dry traction, handling, cutting-edge design, and real record-breaking performance. They deliver all this plus the natural confidence boost that comes with BF Goodrich tires. Go with the tires that will let you take.
Speaker going to go left wing. Now they get over to Marino. Top key to Easter. Easter going to throw a pass. Nobody was looking. Hagemeyer comes up with it. Flips up to Edwards. Edwards for layup from the left side and good. And just like that, another timeout by Coach Richardson as he wants to talk about his Eagles round right now. The Boomers lead 16-2. We'll step aside with them. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Dr. Christy Mosley at 9th Street Vision Clinic is a family practice providing glaucoma and cataract management, contact lenses, designer frames, plus 1 hour service on most single vision glasses. Call 254-5060 or stop by 1602 9th Street in Woodward.
No matter the challenges I face every day in the NFL, my mom is always there for me, despite her own struggles with muscular dystrophy. Learn how the Muscular Dystrophy Association is helping find cures and save lives at helpmda.org. Thank you.
And welcome back here to Boomer Basketball and on Z92 and Boomer TV. We got some things worked out there, so we're good to go. Glad to have them be able to stream both there, so very nice. But right now, the Boomers out on top on the girls' game here, 16-2 right now over the Sayre Eagles. And we talked about in the pregame how this is a young Sayre team. They're showing it here because the Boomers are pressing them relentlessly and just forcing a lot of turnovers, and not only that, but converting on the other end. Just saw back-to-back big-time threes from Maisie Porter. Also saw a layup there from Avery Edwards out of a steal, but out of the timeout here, it's Sayre with it. Easter, she'll get up to Merrick. Merrick tries to throw it down there to Moreno, and that's going to be over her head into the Boomer cheerleaders. Out of bounds back to Woodward. Another turnover for Sayre as they break the press, but then come up with the turnover. Merrick's going to come out of the ball game. I'll bring in a new Eagle here. Boomers, though, with it. Porter going to take the inbound. She'll get across the timeline. She's picked up by Easter at the W. Left wing now to Edwards. Top the key to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer going to go right corner to Porter. Double team. She's going to try to drive baseline. Gets bumped, but gets out to Hagemeyer. Now over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer back to Porter in the right corner. Thought about three, didn't take it. Now feeds it over to Hagemeyer on the right wing. Hagemeyer going to drive, then kick out to Pfeiffer. Pass is tipped, but Pfeiffer tracks it down. Now she tries to splits the double team. That gets poked, and now we got 3 or 4 girls on the ground, and we got a jump ball forced. Possession arrow going to side with Sayre. So it's going to go to the Eagles after the jump ball there. Pfeiffer tried to get through that double team. Just couldn't quite get a good hand in there. I think it was Easter that got in on that one. She will be inbounded for the Eagles now as they trail 16-2. Presses on. Does get into Arnold. Now back to Easter. Now pass stolen by Pfeiffer. An easy layup up. Oh, it doesn't go. Went off glass, off rim. Rushed it a bit. Sayre comes up with the rebound. Now they're pushing in transition, trying to break press. And we got a foul on Maisie Porter. That's going to be the Boomers' first foul of the ball game. It'll be Porter's first. So Sayre going to keep it. Going to have a side out inbound here right in front of us. And it will be inbounded to Emily Easter. Easter going to go into the right corner, or try to there to Moreno. That's batted out of bounds by Avery Edwards, who raced over there, defended it. Stay with Sayre once again. They'll advance it up about 10, 12 feet there. Inbound now, they'll get it in. Right corner. Now on the left, or the right wing here, it's Arnold. Top the key up to Easter. She almost lost a handle with her legs, but she picked it up. Now she's going to drive, kick to the corner. 3 on the way, that's way strong. And rebound on the backside by Pfeiffer. She's immediately double teamed though. Splits the double team somehow. Now we got a foul as she was splitting the double team. They got all on the floor. They were behind the play. Bit of a frustration foul there, maybe for Sayre. They're going to get that one on McKenna Arnold. Her first, team 5th. Boomers with the lead and possession under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Boomers lead 16-2. It's Porter with it at the W. Now up there with Hagemeyer as well beside her. Porter still with the dribble. Goes over to Hagemeyer. Pass tipped, but Hagemeyer able to retrieve it. Easter in that high zone right now. Left wing, they go to Edwards. Edwards baseline now to Riley Moore. Into Hagemeyer at the free throw line. Back out to Porter. She'll reset at the W. Top the key. Right wing now to Hagemeyer. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Top the key to Edwards. Edwards looking. Goes into the left corner to Porter. Starts to right baseline. Pitches into Moore. Moore kicks out to Hagemeyer for 3 from the right wing. That's good! Giselle Hagemeyer. She's on the board with 3, and the seniors raining it in this first half. They've got 3 of the 4 threes. Now turnover on the inbound here by Sayre. Porter comes up with it, gives it to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer a little up and under, puts up the layup, and good off the glass. The Boomers lead 21-2 here in the first quarter. 2 seconds. Sayre with the Easter 1. She's not going to get the shot up in time, and that's how we will end the first quarter. The Boomers jump out all over the Eagles here, 21-2 in the first. We'll go ahead and step aside and come back for the second quarter. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
People investing in people. That's what they're all about at Great Plains Bank, because life isn't a transaction, it's a journey, and on that journey, we're greater together. Great Plains Bank has locations in your local area because they're here to serve you. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Winter's here. Thankfully, so are the Michelin Excise North 4 tires, with an innovative stud design that delivers impressive control and maximum grip during acceleration, braking, and cornering to keep you and your passengers safe even in harsh winter weather. If you're going to drive this winter, make sure you're driving on Michelin Excise North 4 studded tires. When it comes to tire safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire, 2220 Main in Woodward. See your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
Veterans, whatever you're going through, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach. Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
And welcome back here on Z92, Boomer TV, Boomer Fieldhouse. Tyler Riggs with you as we begin the second quarter. The Boomers on top 21-2 after that first quarter. Got contributions from quite a few players there. 7 from Maisie Porter in the quarter off 2 big threes, 6 from Pfeiffer, 5 from Edwards, and 3 from Hagemeyer. Now they hit Pfeiffer on a backdoor cut. First possession of the second quarter. Porter to Pfeiffer, layup up and good for Pfeiffer. 23-2 now. Boomers on top. Can't even, go over stats. They score so quick. Sayre going to break the press. They get up to Arnold there on the left wing. Now they go over to Seymour. Right corner now. That's going to be 3 in the air by Merrick. Shot no good. And a foul on the loose ball. Fighting for the rebound. Who they get? They're going to get Hagemeyer. Mixing it up there in the loose ball. This will be her first, team second. So Sayre going to keep the possession after the miss from the corner. Inbound here. It's going to be Seymour with it. She'll inbound it to Merrick. Merrick with it on the wing. Top the key now to Arnold. Arnold checked by Hagemeyer. Flips behind her to Seymour. Seymour tries to go to the left wing. She does get there to Merrick. Back up Seymour, top the key. Left elbow now goes to Easter. Easter trying to drive on Edwards. Puts up the tough leaner. That's no good, but she is fouled on the way up, they'll say. And Emily Easter heading to the free throw line for Sayre. And they're going to get Avery Edwards for her first, team third. 5-3 in fouls early on. Sayre with 5, Boomers with 3 in this half. It's Easter at the line for a pair of free throws. 16 points a game she averages for these Eagles, and the first free throw is up and good. Young squad here. Talked to Coach Richardson pregame about that, and definitely have had some growing pains. So a little bit of it here. Second free throw, that's off the left, no good. Easter splits the pair. 23-3, Boomers on top right now and with possession. Hagemeyer across the timeline. She'll go left wing to Porter. Porter hits a backdoor of Thesley Pfeiffer who's cutting. Tied up there by Merrick, and they're going to say out of bounds on the Boomers as Pfeiffer and Merrick got tied up there on the baseline. Porter rifled it in there, but Merrick was able to pick up the backside coverage this time on Pfeiffer. And back now. Again to Seymour. Seymour, she'll split a double team. Gets to the timeline. Now goes to Easter on the right wing. She'll drive, put up the leaner over Riley Moore. Gets to the go from the right side. So Emily Easter, she's got 3. That's 23-5. Boomers on top. Hagemeyer with it. Left wing now to Edwards. Cross court right wing to Porter. Porter into the right corner to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer back up to Edwards. To Porter. Now they go over to Edwards left wing. I was getting ahead of myself. Tried to dump it into the elbow to Moore. Can't handle the pass. Pass stolen. It's going to be picked off by Easter. She dove to the ground for it. Now you get up to Seymour. Tries to go up to Merrick on the left wing. Picked off and stolen, though, by Maisie Porter. Then she throws away the pass. Eagles going the other way. It's Arnold with it now. Arnold on the right wing. She's going to throw it over to Seymour. Almost went over and back, but she stopped it. Saved it. Now left elbow. They'll get in there to Speaker. Speaker back to Arnold. She'll pump. She'll drive. Gets just past, just above the free throw line. Puts up the jumper. That's no good. Rebound by Porter. Rifles the pass up into the right corner to Edwards. Now over to Moore on the right block for a quick jumper. That's off glass, off rim. No good. Rebound now by Sayre as they try to push in transition. Seymour with it. Timeline. She'll get up to Easter. Left baseline. She gets cut off. And it's a cutting Speaker. Speaker gets stopped by Hagemeyer in the paint. Now picked off and stolen. Pfeiffer stole it. Got to Edwards. Now back up to Pfeiffer in transition. Tries to step through a double team. Loses the handle. Gathers it back. Has a kick out now to Edwards. Left wing over to Hagemeyer. It's poked away, knocked out of bounds right in front of us. Knocked out of bounds there by McKenna Arnold. Boomers leading 23-5. 5:40 to go in the first half. And now we got some mass substitutions for the Boomers. It'll be more Hagemeyer and Edwards at sit. They'll bring on O'Hanley, Pruitt, and Douglas Fisher for the Boomers. So it's 5 for Douglas Fisher, O'Hanley, Pruitt, and Porter, the 5 out there forward. Seen a couple substitutions as well here for Sayre. Also seen Macy Kirkley into the ball game for the first time. Left wing, Douglas Fisher with it for the Boomers. Now top key to Pfeiffer. Right wing to Pruitt. Pruitt backs it out to the W. Sayre still sitting in that zone. Now over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer looks, gives Douglas Fisher left wing. Tried to hit Pfeiffer cutting, but wasn't there. So she'll back it out now to Pruitt. Pruitt will dribble up to the top key, goes over to Haley. Now to the right baseline, Douglas Fisher. She's double teamed immediately, kicks it out. They work it around top key to Pruitt. We're going to reset a second time here. Over to Pfeiffer. Left wing now, Douglas Fisher. Left corner to Porter. Zip into Pfeiffer, who's cutting. She got poked away and stolen, though. It's Curley poking away, and now Sayre comes up with it. As Zinzer comes up with it, and she tries to throw a pass. That's picked off and stolen. Porter comes up with it to Pruitt for the layup underneath in transition. Can't get the first one to go, but gets the second effort off the glass and in. So Presley Pruitt, the senior, on the board with the bucket. Boomers lead by 20 again, 25-5. Off the inbounds, it's Merrick taking the other way for the Eagles. Now bounce down to Curley, who's open on the backside, and she got the bucket off glass and in, and the fast break. And we got a timeout here by Coach Vedder as they lead 25-7. We'll go ahead and step aside with them. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Arnett, locally owned and managed since 1908, is a full-service bank, offering a wide array of banking services, including internet and telephone banking, checking and savings accounts, certificates of deposit, and competitive rates. At Farmers and Merchants Bank of Arnett, their primary mission is to serve the needs of the community and surrounding area. Farmers and Merchants Bank of Arnett, a proud supporter of the Arnett Wildcats and all area teams. Go Wildcats! Member FDIC.
Back here at Boomer Fieldhouse, Tyler Rich with you as your Woodward Boomers. They lead 25-7 here with 4:30 to go in the half. They've got the possession now, the timeout. Porter with it, across the W. Now goes left wing Douglas Fisher. Right wing goes over to Pruitt. Pruitt bounces free throw line to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer's cut off, and no, they're going to say traveling. Thought she was fouled for a second, but no, they got to her quick, cut her off, forced her to travel. So Sayre forces the turnover. Boomers still lead, though, by 18. Inbounded now, it's going to be Gracie Myers. She'll get it in there, too. Speaker, she's going to lose the handle, though, as Speaker had gone back to Myers. Excuse me, that's not Speaker, it's Zinzer. The jump ball force, possession, we're going to stay with Sayre after Myers couldn't quite handle it. And it's going to be Josie Merrick inbounding from front of her own bench. She'll get into Zinzer, back to Merrick now. She's picked up the ball. She's in trouble. Now pass batted by Douglas Fisher, picked up by Porter. Porter on the right wing. Boomers the other way. She has pickup dribble, top the key. Now swings left wing to Pruitt. Back to Porter at the W. Right wing now, Douglas Fisher out to O'Hanley on top of the key. She'll dribble over here to the left wing, hand off to Pruitt. Left corner to Porter now. Porter back to Pruitt. Top key up to O'Hanley. That one's almost picked off, but O'Hanley got it. Now right baseline to Porter. She's going to drive, try to kick out to Pruitt. And a foul as Porter got sent to the floor, driving that baseline. See who they got on here. It's going to be on Sayre. They're going to get 0-0. That'd be Macy Kirtley. So that's her first. Team 6 for Sayre. So they've got 6 fouls, 7 points. One more foul. The Movers will be in the bonus the rest of this half. Got about 3:45 to go. Presley Pruitt going to step out, and Avery Edwards back in. So it's Pfeiffer, Porter, O'Hanley, Douglas Fisher, and Edwards for the Boomers, the 5. And that'll be Maisie Porter inbounding from beneath her, beneath the left block. She's going to throw it into Pfeiffer, who's trying to cut in on the right block. She couldn't handle the pass, though, and she's going to lose it out of bounds. On the baseline, it'll be back to Sayre. So Sayre kind of reading that early. Pfeiffer got them on one backdoor cut. Now they've kind of clamped that down a bit. Eagles with possession. It's Addie Moreno, and she's just dead over there in the deep corner. We got a jump ball for her, so she's picked up the dribble, looked at her coach, and was like, what am I supposed to do? And Bradley Douglas Fisher forces the jump ball and is back to the Boomers. So some miscommunication there for Sayre. Douglas Fisher inbounding. She'll get it into Porter. 3:35 to go in the half. Boomers on top 25-7. Right wing, Douglas Fisher with it. Now left wing to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer looking, she's going to drive, gets cut off, top the key now to Porter, over to Edwards on the right corner, dumps inside. O'Hanley, pass a bit strong though. Hanley can't quite get it. Arnold going the other way, now she's bumped and fouled. Kind of Arnold. No, they're going to get an offensive foul. Oh no, excuse me. Okay, I thought they put up 11. They're going to get Maisie Porter for the foul. So it is on the Boomers. Her second, team 4th, and it'll be Sayre with the inbound. Arnold, she'll get it in over there to Myers. Now they'll try to get up court. The pass is thrown away and is back to Woodward. Cheerleaders not standing anymore. Good thing they weren't, because that would have been a heads-up situation. That pass came in hot. Another turnover for Sayre. Starting to be able to break the press, but they rush themselves as they do, and just leads to more turnovers. Porter walking up the court here for the Boomers. At the W now, cross half court. Goes to the right corner to Edwards. Edwards over there checked by Moreno. Now top the key to O'Hanley. Left corner to Porter. She'll drive left baseline, get in, then kick out to Edwards, and they're going to say an offensive foul. Is that what they're saying? Wow. Tough break there from Maisie Porter. She picks up a foul driving on the baseline. Didn't see nobody hit the floor, but they said offensive foul. So Porter now picks up her third. She'll have to come sit. That's Boomer's 15th foul. Now Sayre with the inbound. They'll get in. Pass almost stolen by Pfeiffer, but Sayre still comes up with it. They get to Easter, trying to work up the court. Now they get to Myers. Myers goes left wing to Arnold. Go to the right wing now to Easter. Right corner. Three on the way by Moreno. It's swatted by Thesley Pfeiffer. My goodness. Came over there and knocked it out. The speed to close on that. Fantastic. Stay here with Sayre, though. 5 out for the Boomers right now. It's Douglas Fisher. It's Edwards. It's Hagemeyer, O'Hanley, and Pfeiffer. Top the key. Merrick's going to get the inbound pass. She'll dribble over to the left wing. Gets cut off. Now goes to Myers. Gracie Myers tries to swing it back over to Merrick. Pass is tipped. Now there's a scrum for it. Finally, Douglas Fisher comes up with it running. She's going down to the block. Puts a layup in. Good. Riley Douglas Fisher with the bucket. She's on the board with 2, and the Boomers lead 27-7 by 20 again. 2:15 to go here in the half. Easter with it for Sayre the other way. Gets up to Arnold. Arnold pitches over there to Gracie Myers now at the W. She's double teamed. Back over to Arnold, high left wing. Now free throw line to Easter. She's going to drive, puts up a tough leaner over O'Hanley. That won't go. Rebound underneath by Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer fires a pass up to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer tracks it down on the baseline. Now kicks out to Edwards on the left wing. It's inside to Pfeiffer, is open for the layup and in. Off glass and good. Good ball movement there by the Boomers, and Pfeiffer's got 10. Boomers lead 29-7. Minute 45 to go in the half. Sayre trying to break the press the other way. They do. Easter gets it. Right wing, double team. Now goes top to get to Myers. Left wing now to Arnold. Left corner to Merrick. Thought about 3, and then she travels. She picked up her pivot foot. She let a Boomer fly by. Can't quite do that. That was back over to Woodward. Dayton Lewis coming back into the ball game for the Boomers, as O'Hanley will sit. Be Avery Edwards. She'll inbound it to Zell Hagemeyer, who will walk it up here for the Boomers across the timeline. Now left wing to Edwards. Immediately checked there by Arnold. Flips it back over to Hagemeyer on the right wing. She'll drive from there, split double team, and the ball going to be poked out of bounds. The hand got in there for the Eagles. Poked it out. Stay here with the Boomers, though. Minute 20 to go in this half. Woodward on top, 29-7. It'll be Lewis inbounding. She does. Gets it right elbow to Pfeiffer. Down right corner. Douglas Fisher for 3. That's a bit strong, no good. Rebound on the backside by Arnold. Sayre racing the other way. She's going to get past 2 Boomers. Then throws a pass. Picked off and stolen by Douglas Fisher, but then she stepped on the baseline. Good read, though, by Douglas Fisher to recover and steal that there as Sayre was looking for an easy layup the other way. Eagles will have it here underneath their own net. On the inbound, it's going to be Bailey Seymour inbounding from beneath her, the right block. She'll get there on the baseline to Easter. Left baseline, checked by Douglas Fisher. Now left elbow, Zinzer. Zinzer going to pump and drive. She gets in, gets up the layup, and good. So Claire Zinzer with the 2. And now they're going to say Douglas Fisher stepped over the baseline trying to inbound it. So that's going to go immediately back to Sayre. We're still lead by 20, though, 29-9. A minute to go here in the half. Douglas Fisher not happy with herself. There are a couple of mistakes back-to-back. Seymour's going to inbound it. She gets it to the block, and that's Zinzer for another layup, and good off the left block. So Sayre showing a little fight back. They still trail by 18, 29-11. 50 seconds to go here in the half. Hagemeyer with it, top the key. Now left wing to Edwards. Edwards, left corner, Douglas Fisher. She'll tee up another 3, hand in the face. That one a bit short. No good. Rebound underneath by Easter. She's going. 35 seconds now. Seymour tries to throw up a pass. Pfeiffer bats it, but it's picked up by Easter. Easter left wing. She's going to drive, gets into the paint, puts up the runner. Can't get that to go. Ribs out. Boomers with the rebounds. Edwards up to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer 2-on-1. Tries to step through and go up with the layup. They're going to say that it was poked out of bounds off her. Good defense there by the Eagles on the backside. So it'll be Sayre's ball with 20 seconds to go here in the half. Now it's Easter with it. Cross the timeline. Broke the press. Going to go down to the left block. Attack. Puts up the layup and gets it to go over Dayton Lewis. And the foul. And 1 for Emily Easter. She's starting to find her footing in this ball game. She's now got 5 points all in this quarter. And we'll get Lewis for her first. Team 6, so it's 6 fouls apiece in the first half. And Sayre's closed it back, trying to fight back to a 15-point ball game after being down 20 most of the half. Easter at the line here. 5 points, trying to make it 6 for this 8-1 opportunity. She'll dip, she'll shoot. Free throw, gonna bounce high, bounce again and out, but a rebound underneath, and that's good as McKenna Arnold came right to her. She got the layup, so Sayre gets 2 points out of that, under 10 to go in the half. Boomers the other way, lead 29-15, 5 seconds. Hagemeyer with it, now right corner to Pruitt. Pruitt 1 second, she won't get the shot up. We're gonna say it's out of bounds off of Sayre with 0.2 seconds left. So I don't think the Boomers are gonna have time to get a shot off here. We'll see though. Pruitt gonna try to inbound it. It's Pfeiffer. Oh, Pfeiffer couldn't quite grab it. Was trying to get the alley-oop, and that's how we'll end the first half. Boomers on top, 29-15 at the break. We'll go ahead and come back with the Dairy Queen halftime show. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Earth is a big playground where you can face any type of condition. The good thing is the all-new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 is ready for anything. Its increased aggressive all-terrain traction and improved maneuverability get you where you want regardless of mud, rocks, or snow. Winter doesn't stand a chance. Head to High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward and trust the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 to get you anywhere. BF Goodrich, take control. See your dealer at bfgoodrichtires.ca for details.
Bentech Hometown Insurance is an independent insurance agency located at 1807 Oklahoma Avenue in Woodward and is a proud supporter of your Woodward Boomers. Bentech Hometown Insurance represents all major carriers and will shop those carriers to find the best coverage possible. Whether it is auto, home, life, health, or commercial insurance, Bentech Hometown Insurance will give you the power of options for all your insurance needs. Stop by 1807 Oklahoma Avenue and see Clint White or visit online at bentechinsurance.com.
Gores Travel Plaza in Sealing recognizes it takes more than an average effort to accomplish big things. Like many outstanding athletic programs, Gores Travel Plaza is more than your average gas station. We have everything from gas to a car wash. Dine in and enjoy tasty food and free Wi-Fi, or drive through and keep going. Gores Travel Plaza is the best one-stop in Oklahoma. They have everything you need while traveling. Stop and see. You'll be amazed. Gores Travel Plaza, Highway 270 North in Sealing.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those round trips, which are perfect on your way there and perfect on your way back? Or those meetings with friends, surprise parties, camps, birthdays. The same way you plan for the important moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
And welcome back here on Z92 Boomer TV. Todd Riggs with you as we're at the Dairy Queen halftime show. Boomers lead 29-15. Let's look at some stats real quick. Also got a special performance going on right now for the Boomer Winter Guard here at the girls halftime. So cool to see that. Check that out on Boomer TV right now. But looking at these halftime stats, start with Woodward. It's Cecily Pfeiffer, no surprise. She's been on a string of strong games and back out here tonight, keeping it up. Got 10 points in the first half, the only scorer in double digits right now for this ball game. They also got 7 from Maisie Porter in that first half, 5 from Avery Edwards, 3 from Zia Hagemeyer, 2 apiece for Bradley Douglas Fisher and Presley Pruitt. On the Sayre side of things, Emily Easter, she's leading Sayre right now in scoring with 5 points. Got 4 from Claire Zinzer, 2 from McKenna Arnold, Josie Merrick, and Macy Kirtley. And quarter scoring went like this. Boomers won that first quarter big, 21-2. Sayre, though, did find some footing there in the second quarter. They actually won the quarter 13-8. So that's how we got to 29-15 here at the half. Did mention in the pregame, mention again the senior night festivities where they're honoring the seniors for the player side of things are going to be in between the girls and the boys games. So after the girls games finish, they will give them a couple minutes to clear the court, and then before the boys start warming up, they will take care of those senior night activities, and we'll have that live here on Z92 and Boomer TV. So stick with us for that. Should be a good deal. Also want to mention, didn't get to mention this on the pregame, Hutchins doing a shoot for loot event there at the boys halftime after the dance team performs, so that should be interesting. I believe it's $500 on the line for a senior, and they've had to sign up for it. So that'll be a cool deal. I've tried to cover that. We'll see how that one goes. But a lot of great stuff coming up here on senior night. Boomers currently lead 29-15 over the Sayre Eagles. We'll go ahead and step aside. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Earth is a big playground where you can face any type of condition. The good thing is the all-new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 is ready for anything. Its increased aggressive all-terrain traction and improved maneuverability get you where you want regardless of mud, rocks, or snow. Winter doesn't stand a chance. Head to High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward and trust the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 to get you anywhere.
If you're listening in, Tyler, I could use another break. I'll make it a minute if you can.
For details.
You have probably noticed that a lot of your neighbors use Moore's Roofing for their roofing services. You know why? It's because Moore's Roofing is locally owned and operated, and they are right there when you need them. They're neighbors that you can trust. There's no gimmicks because it's a roofing company with over 47 years of experience, reasonable prices, and quality workmanship guaranteed. Call the pros at Moore's Roofing today at 580-994-5417 for real professional answers. They're neighbors that you can trust and proud supporters of youth athletics and all area schools.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
I'm just texting him back. I'm just posting a story. I'm just changing the song.
No. When it comes to distracted driving, just don't. Sending a text takes your eyes off the road for just 5 seconds, but in that time, your car can travel the length of an entire football field. Any distracted driving just isn't worth it.
Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
And back here at Boomer Fieldhouse, Dairy Queen halftime show. Boomers on top 29-15 here at the break. Before the break there, took a look at the first half stats and talking about some keys to the second half here now for the Boomers. Really, you know, you got to see more what you saw in that first quarter. Forced a lot of turnovers on Sayre early and often, and just kind of raced out on. We mentioned the pregame. This is a very young Sayre squad. No seniors on the roster. No returning starters from last year. Coach Richardson really has kind of, you know, had to coach them up, and you've seen some of those growing pains as they're just 12-10 on season. So been a bit of an up-and-down season for them. And you can tell it in that first quarter. Now, Woodward kind of got a little, I wouldn't say foot off the gas, but Sayre was able to break that press a bit easier. So when that press is broken, you know, you still got to play defense. And I think that's something I'm sure Coach Vetter going to be harping on at halftime. Hey, once that press is broken, you got to be able to get back for that. And we got them. They're throwing out the balls here at half. I'm not quite sure for what. Got some sort of giveaway going on, but it's the cheerleaders throwing them out, or the dance team, I should say. So cool deal there. Trying to dodge here at the half. But anyways, yeah, looking at some of those keys to the second half, really just got to come out. It's third quarter strong, similar to that first quarter. Put the foot on the gas, be able to convert. You hit some big threes in that first half as well, so you got to see more of that for the Boomers. Still got a few minutes here before we get things underway, so let's go ahead and step aside for another break and come back and talk about some things up ahead down the road here across not only Z92 but all of our other stations as we eye road to the big house. Boomer basketball on Z92.
Make the most of winter for years to come with the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. It provides the ultimate winter confidence you and your loved ones need to embrace winter to the fullest, even in the harshest conditions. So go ahead, embrace winter with a smile and the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. Michelin, a better way forward. Available at High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
Medicaid and CHIP offer free or low-cost health coverage for children and teens. Hospital and doctor visits, prescriptions, shots, and more are covered. That's peace of mind for parents if a child is sick or gets injured. And parents may now be eligible for Medicaid too, even if they've applied in the past. Enrollment is always open. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 1-877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
And back here at Jimmy Peck Court, Tyler Rich with you. Dairy Queen halftime show. Boomers on top 29-15 here at the break. Here the Boomer Band rocking as we're having a good time here on senior night. Glad you could join us. Looked at some keys to the half there for the Boomers. Let's talk about some things ahead here, not only for the Boomer side of things, but just kind of going forward across all of our 3 stations. As we get to this time of the year, it's what we get to our Road to the Big House coverage as we start tracking all our Class Bowl area schools. Obviously, Woodward going to be the primary target here on Z92 until they're either win a state title or eliminated, one of the two. So Friday, they will be in Elk City. We will have that broadcast live for you here on Z92. Pre-game going to go about 6:15 as the games tip at 6:30 and 8 o'clock for the girls and boys. Boomers facing Elk City on both sides of that, girls and boys, so should be a good one there. We'll have some coverage on Road to the Big House for K101 and KZZW, that's 104.5, starting Thursday night. So we'll have some good stuff going on there. I'll be over there in, oh, good grief, O'Keene regionals going on. The AB schools, they're already to their regionals. So we have the bulk of that coverage upcoming over the weekend. So we'll have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday basketball for you here across Z92, K101, and KZZW. Be sure to check all that out. There'll be a lot of hoops, folks. We've got about a month until we get to the Big House for the smaller schools, and about a month and a week or so before we get there for the big schools. So we'll hope to be able to bring that to you the best we possibly can. Myself and Trent Caldwell will be on that coverage. Maybe see some tires, we'll see. But I have some friends down the way as well. But going to be a lot of stuff upcoming here for basketball. But with that said, still got about a minute or so to go before we get back to this ball game. And while we got the chance, let's go ahead and shout out some great sponsors real quick. It is High Plains Tire, gold sponsor of the Boomer Coaches Show. AAA Insurance, Northwest Physical Therapy, High Plains Technology, Sayre, Dairy Queen is our halftime sponsor. Stewart's Auto Glass, Goings on First, and K&S Tire, Harper Sanitation, and Bentech Hometown Insurance. Cannot do it without all them, as well as our Boom Booster sponsors. Sponsors you'll hear during the Kyle Reynolds Superintendent Show on Mondays, Boomer Coach Show on Wednesdays, the Tech Talks on Fridays here on Z92, and then, of course, throughout the games, whether that be football, basketball, you name it here for Boomer Athletics. It's both teams out of their respective locker rooms and back on the court. Both of them come at about the same time. It wasn't necessarily a short talk for either team. So they've got their warm-up shots back up, got restretched out, and now getting some final words here from both coaches in their huddles as we're ready to get this second half going. Got a good crowd out here tonight, similar to what we saw on homecoming night, Friday night. So got plenty of Boomer faithful here, and then Sayre's also brought a pretty solid crowd themselves. So, well-traveled squad are the Eagles. Looks like your 5 for the Boomers to start the second half is going to be Faith O'Hanley, Maisie Porter, Desley Pfeiffer, Zoe Hagemeyer, and Avery Edwards. So that's going to be the 5 for the Boomers. Looks like Sayre's going to roll with their starting 5 of McKenna Arnold, Bailey Seymour, Emily Easter, Madison Speaker, and Claire Zinzer. And it's going to be Sayre with the possession, start the second half, going right to left. They'll get to the free throw line now. Zinzer went up for the shot, was blocked by O'Hanley. She tried to pass out of it. Edwards comes up with it. Now transition, gets up to Pfeiffer on the left block, powers through some contact, can't get the shot to go, but rebounded underneath the back end by Faith O'Hanley. So O'Hanley scores in that first half, her first bucket of the game. Boomers lead 31-15. Now on the inbounds here, quickly, pass poked out of bounds by a Boomer, so stay with Sayre as Boomer's press is on full court. O'Hanley, the lone player back. Sayre going to try to break that pass, batted, stolen by Pfeiffer, bounce over to Porter, layup up, can't get to go, off glass, off rim. Sayre with the rebound the other way. Arnold has it left wing now. She gets cut off, picked up by Edwards. Has to go to left corner to Speaker. Speaker looking, has a dribble to work with, but double team, hadn't used it. Now tries to pass it back up to Arnold. It's batted out of bounds by Porter, and it'll stay here with Sayre. It's amazing. Couldn't quite get two hands on it. Steal it. Inbound will go to Emily Easter. Now she'll go right wing over there to Seymour. Right corner to Speaker. Top key back up to Easter. Pass almost lost, but she got back. Now Arnold for a left wing three. She opened and nothing but net. Net barely moved by Arnold there. So big three to start the half for her. She's got 5. And it's 31-18. Boomers on top. Be Porter inbounding. She'll get into Hagmeyer. Back to Porter, who'll walk it up the court now. 6:55 to go here in the third quarter. Just underway in the second half. Porter, top key, right wing now to Edwards. Dump inside to O'Hanley. She's double team, but she turns, puts the layup and good. Faith O'Hanley finding the space in the paint, going to work. Down there on the block, she's got 4 now. And now turnover immediately. Pfeiffer comes up with the steal. She gets it to Edwards. Edwards on the right elbow. Left wing now to Hagemeyer, and she'll back it out. Boomers couldn't take the quick bucket. Porter at the W. Boomers lead 33-18. 6:30 to go here in the third. Hagemeyer with it on the left wing. She's cut off. Now right wing to Edwards. Into the right block to Hanley. Back out to Edwards. Left corner now to Pfeiffer, and Pfeiffer can't quite handle the pass. Went over her head a bit. That's out of bounds back to the Eagles. So the Boomers get a turnover, but then give one up. It's going to be Madison Speaker inbound in here for Sayre. Press is still on for the Boomers. Easter gets it. Now back to Speaker. She's trapped on her own block. Now up to Easter. Easter going to get across the timeline. Oh, almost out of bounds, but got to McKenna Arnold. Arnold now double team though. Stripped away and stolen. Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer out racing everybody. Gets down for the layup on the left block and good. Leslie Pfeiffer. She's got 12 and a handful of steals. Boomers coming out on fire here to start the second half. 6-2 or 6-3 run early. They're up 35-18. Arnold going lots of three from the right wing. She got open. This one a bit off, bit short, no good. Rebound high, long, controlled by Maisie Porter. She's racing the other way for the Boomers. Gets down to the right corner. Top key now to Hagemeyer. Left wing to Edwards. Left corner to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer double team. Back up to Edwards as they'll swing around the perimeter here. Hagemeyer now with it. She'll back it out straight up to the W. Left wing to Edwards. Trying to get some movement going. That dumps into the block. O'Hanley triple team and still powers it up and in off the glass. Good. Made a point to go to Faith here in the third quarter. It's paying off. 37-18 now steal. Hagemeyer comes up to Pfeiffer. A little left block jumper is good. Leslie Pfeiffer 14. The Boomers all of a sudden lead by 21 again. 39-18. Sayre trying to break the press the other way. Up to Zinzer, and Zinzer going to bat it out of bounds. Trying to control the pass. That's back to Woodward. So similar to the first quarter, Sayre a little out of sorts here to start the quarter, and the Boomers have been taking advantage. They're up now to a 10-3 run here to start the second half. 4:55 to go in the third. Boomers with possession. Hagemeyer walking up the court. She's at the W. Right wing now to Edwards. Edwards has a dribble. Hadn't used it yet. Now goes top to key to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer going to attack from there. Gets down to the block. Gets bumped. As she was dumping off to Hagemeyer into the left corner. They're going to get, it's going to be Macy Kirtley, her second, team first of the half. It'll be Maisie Porter inbound baseline, zips it right elbow to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer immediately with the jumper. That's a bit short, no good. Rebound underneath by Easter. Sayre the other way. She'll get up now to Arnold left wing. Left corner now. Quick jumper along two. That rails in it good. Addie Moreno on the board with 2. 39-20. Boomers quickly the other way. Porter down to the right wing to Edwards. Top key now to Porter again. Left wing to Hagemeyer. Boomers going to get settled in here in the half court. Trying to get to O'Hanley there on the blocks. Right wing now to Edwards. Back over to Hagemeyer, left wing. She's looking. Skips it right corner out to Porter. Right wing to Edwards. Open for the three. She'll take it and nail it. Avery Edwards for a 3. Not the Burnett on that one. And she's now got 8. And the Boomers lead 42-20. Sayre the other way. Easter with it. She'll get up there right wing now to Moreno. Moreno trying to drive. Gets cut off. It's stolen. Pfeiffer now up to Porter. Porter around Easter. Up for the layup and good. Maisie Porter now with 9. The Boomers, all of them getting in on the act here. Already got 4 different scores in this quarter alone. The Boomers extend the lead to 24. 44-20. 3:35 to go here in the third quarter. Trying to stop out Sayre. Josie Merritt going to get it. Zip pass up to the right wing. Now on the right block there to Moreno. She puts up a wild shot. It's no good, but she's fouled, they'll say. They're going to say on the floor or shooting foul. That's going to be the question. We're going to get Faith O'Hanley. This will be her first, team first of the half. There will be a shooting foul as Addie Moreno going to go to the line for a pair of free throws for Sayre. Got some mass substitutions for the Boomers. It's going to be Zell Hagemeyer and Faith O'Hanley sitting. It'll be Riley Moore and Bradley Douglas Fisher into the ballgame. They actually are going to say foul on the floor, not a shooting foul. So will not be free throws for Moreno. So good break there for the Boomers. Inbound, it's going to be Bailey Seymour. She's looking. She's on the baseline. Now throws it right wing to Moreno. Back Seymour right corner. Dribbles it up to the wing. Back to Moreno in the right corner. Seymour top the key now. Checked by Douglas Fisher out there in the zone. Over here they got high left wing. Now top the key. Pass picked off. Stolen. Porter comes up with it. She's going that way 2-on-2. Drives down to the right block. A spin move. Feeds over Douglas Fisher. Puts up the shot. She's fouled and got the bucket. And one for Bradley Douglas Fisher. Great extra pass there by Maisie Porter. Realized she was cut off and fed over to Douglas Fisher, who got it up in traffic and got the big bucket. And they're going to get Claire Zinzer, her second, team second of the half. Boomers lead by 26, 46-20 now, 3 minutes to go in the quarter. It'll be Douglas Fisher at the line for an and one opportunity here, trying to earn three the old school way. She's going to tie her shoe, though, real quick. Make sure she's laced up. On the floor for the Boomers right now, it's Edwards, Hagemeyer, Douglas Fisher, Pfeiffer, and Moore out there. Douglas Fisher finally going to get it here. Takes a couple dribbles. She'll dip, she'll shoot, and she converts the and one. It's Bradley now with 5. Boomers lead 47-20. Seymour will inbound. Back over to Seymour now. She's going to try to flip it up. She does, but it's picked off and stolen. Got up to Moreno, but stolen by Pfeiffer. Up to Hagemeyer. Steps through, puts up the layup and good. Euro step by Hagemeyer. Successful off glass and in. As Zell now with 5. Boomers almost up by 30, 49-20. Other way, Moreno going to take it all the way down to the block. She puts up the run of layup. Can't get to go off glass off rim. Strong rebound by Moore underneath, but then they say she traveled with it as she was trying to throw some elbows, get people off of her. Took a step while doing so. So that's back over to Sayre despite the miss. They will have the inbound from underneath their own baseline, or underneath their own goal on the baseline, I should say. So we see Seymour inbound it from underneath the right block, right next to the Sayre cheerleaders. She'll go in, top of the key. Now back Seymour right corner. Now they go to Arnold. Arnold checked by Edwards. Back Seymour, left wing down to Easter. Easter going to turn and drive from there. Gets inside, tries to put the shot, the runner. It's blocked by Riley Moore. Moore comes down with the board, up to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer running in transition. Tries to step through a double team and got poked out of bounds. I'm going to say off Sayre as Pfeiffer was collecting. They swatted it off of her. So stay here with the Boomers. Now we got a timeout by Coach Vetter. So we'll go ahead and step aside with the Boomers lead 49-20. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Make the most of winter for years to come with the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. It provides the ultimate winter confidence you and your loved ones need to embrace winter to the fullest, even in the harshest conditions. So go ahead, embrace winter with a smile and the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. Michelin, a better way forward. Available at High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
And welcome back here on Z92 Boomer TV. Tyler Rich with you as your Boomers lead 49-20 right now over the Sayre Eagles here in the girls game on senior night. Leading the way, it is Leslie Pfeiffer. She had 10 at the half. She's up to 14 now for the ball game. Had 4 in this quarter, but the Boomers have really spread it around here to start the second half. We've got 6 different scorers right now for the Boomers in this quarter alone. O'Hanley, Edwards, Douglas Fisher, Pfeiffer, Porter, and Hagemeyer have all registered at least a bucket. And that's what you like to see if you're Coach Vetter. Not only getting your starters some scoring, but getting your bench some good scoring as well. Out of the timeout here, it is going to be Woodward with it. It'll be Pfeiffer inbounding. from the left side of the baseline. Now she'll get in left wing to Edwards. Edwards dribbles up to top key where she's cut off by Easter. Now zips it back to Pfeiffer. Left mid-range there on the baseline. Now dump inside to Moore. Moore kick out to Edwards. Top the key for three. And that one a bit long, no good. Rebound, chased down, fought for, and they're going to say poked out of bounds by a Boomer. And so it'll go to Sayre. As it was Douglas Fisher racing over into the corner with an eagle. Try to save that one. Inbound now goes to Seymour. Seymour up to about center court. Now pass battle and stolen. Pfeiffer with it in transition. Can't get the layup to stick. Off the glass, off the rim and out. Sayre with rebound underneath. It's Easter. She'll get up left wing. Arnold going to take a prayer of a three. That one a bit no good there off the left. Long rebound. Chased down by Douglas Fisher. She'll get across timeline for the Boomers. Now feeds the W to Hagemeyer. The Boomers going to slow it down, sit up here. Hagemeyer with it. Checked by Easter. Dribbles. Kicks right wing down to Edwards. Edwards with the dribble. Hadn't used it yet. Now goes top to get Moore. Left wing Douglas Fisher. Left corner now to Hagemeyer. She's cut off. Back up Douglas Fisher left wing. Thought about three, didn't take it. Goes right wing now to Edwards. Edwards looking. She'll drive. Now gets cut off. Right corner. Hagemeyer for a quick three. She's open. That one a bit short. Rebound right down to Eagle. Now they get up to Easter. Easter trying to get across the timeline. Double team. She traveled. They didn't call it. Now they feed it back to Seymour. Left corner now. It's going to be Speaker with it. Top key. Back up to Arnold. Free throw line. Easter. She's going to turn a drive from there. Gets the right block. Puts a play up through traffic and gets it in. Well, Easter with the bucket. Now she's got 7. And it's a 49-22 ball game with under a minute to go here in the quarter. Right corner, Edwards with it. Zips inside to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer pass inside to Moore. Moore powers up through a double team and gets the bucket. Good find right there. Another extra feed. And Riley Moore on the board with 2. And just about every player has scored here for the Boomers. I think Braley Cloyd is the only one that hasn't yet. At least that's what I've got in my book. Now foul on the Boomers the other way as Sayre is breaking the press. They're going to get Bradley Douglas Fisher. It's going to be her first, team second. Off the inbound now, Sayre with it. They've got to Arnold now tries to go up to Seymour at the top of the key, and that pass thrown overhead. She couldn't chase it down. That's out of bounds over there in front of the scorer's table. That's back to Woodward with 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Boomers lead 51-22. They've really come out strong in this third quarter. Hagemeyer is going to be inbounding. She'll get it left wing now to Cloyd. Top key to Hagemeyer. She's going to drive. Gets cut off. Goes Cloyd left wing. Now to Lewis. Now to Douglas Fisher. Pass over her hands. Out. Stolen away. Easter with it the other way for Sayre. Drives left side. Tries to go up the layup. And she loses the handle on the left block. Check there by Hagemeyer. That's it. We'll say out of bounds off Easter. So it's back to the Boomers with 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Boomers got to be quick. Got to go full court here. Now Hagemeyer's going to roll it up to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer going to pick it up. Now feeds back to Hagemeyer. Passes over her head, though. She saves it 6 seconds. Gets through a double team. Now to Pfeiffer right wing. She's going to drive. Goes up for the layup. And she's fouled with 1.6 to go in the quarter. Leslie Pfeiffer going to the line for 2 free throws. Realized the urgency. And boy, she really took off from the top of the key there. And they're going to get Josie Merritt for her first, team third. And Thesley Pfeiffer, 2 free throws here. Just a 1.6 left in the third quarter. Takes 1 dribble. She'll dip. She'll shoot the first one. That one a bit strong. High off the back of the iron. No good. Still 51-22. The Boomers trying to extend the lead to 30 here. They're only up by 14 and a half, so we've really raced out here on Sayre. Now we've got a whistle here on the second free throw. They're going to say a lane violation on the Boomers as Pfeiffer made the second free throw, but it's waved off. And that is going to go to Sayre. So lane violation on the Boomers. Stays at 51-22, but only 1.6 left, and Sayre got to go to the full court. Inbound to Merrick, and that will do it for the third quarter as they won't get the shot up. Boomers going to lead 51-22 after 3. We'll take a break, come back for the fourth. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
First Republic Title Company, your real estate closing specialist, is a full-service title settlement and closing company. Call Donnell or Terry at 580-256-7349 to assist you in your next residential or commercial real estate transaction.
When you're looking to take control, throw on some BF Goodrich G-Force tires. They're the very definition of performance and style and deliver exceptional wet and dry traction, handling, cutting-edge design, and real record-breaking performance. They deliver all this plus the natural confidence boost that comes with BF Goodrich tires. Go with the tires that will let you take control. Go with BF Goodrich G-Force tires. To learn more, ask a BF Goodrich tire specialist for details. BF Goodrich, take control. Available at High Plains Tire, 2220 Main Street. When you want the best pricing and no gimmicks on office supplies, furniture, electronics, and gifts, do yourself a favor. Stop by Divine Stationery and Radio Shack in Woodward at 2121 Oklahoma Avenue or call 580-256-7040. Serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1939.
And back here as we begin the fourth quarter between your Woodward Boomers and Sayre Eagles. Woodward on top 51-22 after three of that quarter. It was only a 14-point game at the half after Sayre had found some footing in the second quarter. It actually outscored Woodward in that second quarter 13-8. Well, Woodward responds to open the half with a 22-7 third quarter. That's how we get to a 51-22 lead for the Boomers. And just about every player scored for the Boomers. Got one in double figures, Pfeiffer with 14. But only Braley Cloyd and Dayton Lewis, the last two to register a bucket here for the Boomers. Both are on the floor to start the fourth. Right corner, it's Porter with it. Out to Hagemeyer, top of the key. Use the dribble. Now goes left wing to Cloyd. Cloyd goes into left corner to Lewis. Back up top of the key to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer going to drive from there. Puts up the runner in the lane. That one just bounces out. It was halfway in and rimmed out. Sayre with the rebound underneath. Easter going the other way. She's leading the Eagles with 7 points. Now they go right wing to Arnold. Top of the key to Seymour. Seymour goes back to Arnold on the right wing. Boomers in the zone. Over now to Easter. Easter zips down to the baseline to Zinzer, and Zinzer can't handle the pass. It's through her hands and out of bounds. Coach Richardson not happy. Been that type of night for the Eagles. Inbound now. Hagemeyer with it. She'll walk her across the W. Coach Vetter calling out some plays there. Now left wing to Cloyd. Left corner now to Hagemeyer. Down into O'Hanley on the block. O'Hanley going to drive. Baseline, puts up layup and good. Just bowling her way down there and on the block. That's what Coach Vetter likes to see. O'Hanley now with 8 points in this one. First points of the fourth quarter. The Boomers lead by 31, 53-22. Sayre with it the other way. Left wing they got to Arnold. Now over to Zinzer in the left corner. Top the key up to Seymour. Free throw line. Turnaround jumper for Moreno. That's no good. Rebound though. Tracked down by Arnold. She puts a wild shot just outside the block. That shot affected by Lewis. No good. Rebound by O'Haley. Now to Porter. Upright baseline to Hagemeyer. Back to Porter right wing for three. And that one good. Nothing but net. Softly in there. Making it look like practice. Maisie Porter now with 12, and the Boomers lead 56-22 with 6:15 to go in the ball game. Well in control. Right corner with it for Sayre. It's Moreno. Now pass thrown over the head of Seymour, and that's out of bounds. Back to the Boomers. So Boomers weren't even really pressing there in the full court. Sayre just having one of those nights here in the second half now, as they have come unglued. Top key, Porter with it for the Boomers. Left wing now to Cloyd. Like to see Cloyd and Lewis get on the board. Two seniors yet score here on senior night. Left corner now, Porter with it. She's going to try to drive from there. Gets double team, kicks out to Cloyd. Crowd telling Cloyd to shoot it. She doesn't. She tries to zip a pass to the block to Hagemeyer, and that's knocked out of bounds by Arnold. So we'll stay here with the Boomers. And it's going to be Dayton Lewis inbounding for the Boomers from beneath the right block on the baseline. Looking. Gets it right wing to Hagemeyer. Thought about three, doesn't take it. They left her there for a minute. Now she'll go left wing to Porter. Porter directing traffic there from the left wing. Now left elbow to Lewis. Dump inside to O'Hanley. O'Hanley got to kick it back out to Hagemeyer. Top key to Porter. Right wing now to Cloyd. Cloyd going to turn, pick up the dribble on that wing. Gives it back to Porter. Porter going to drive from the top key. Kick left corner. Hagemeyer still tee up the three from there. That's strong, no good. Rebound on the backside. Fought for, and it's going to be out of bounds off the Boomer as Braley Cloyd was trying to track it down and couldn't quite. Back to Sayre. 5:25 to go in this one. Boomers on top, 56-22. It's Arnold with it for Seymour. She's going to tee up a deep three from the top of the key. That's short, no good. Rebound, Porter pushing it the other way in traffic. She's poked from behind. Ball stolen as Arnold comes up with it for Sayre. Now she's racing down the left wing, gets down to the left block, puts up a tough layup. That won't go, hit the side of the backboard, but they're going to say she's fouled. That'll be McKenna Arnold to the free throw line for Sayre. They're going to get Brayley Cloyd. Why do I say Briley? Cloyd picks up her first, team third. 3 fouls apiece here in the second half. It's been pretty evenly officiated both halves in terms of the fouls. First free throw for Arnold is up and good. She's got 6. That's Sayre's first points here in the fourth. 3 minutes into it. And now we got a timeout by Coach Vetters, who wants to sit some up, I guess, after the free throw. So we'll go ahead and step aside with him. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Earth is a big playground where you can face any type of condition. The good thing is the all-new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 is ready for anything. Its increased aggressive all-terrain traction and improved maneuverability get you where you want regardless of mud, rocks, or snow. Winter doesn't stand a chance. Head to High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward and trust the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 to get you anywhere. BF Goodrich, take control. See your dealer at bfgoodrichtires.ca for details.
And welcome back here to Jimmy Peck. Tyler Riggs with you as Woodward well in control here on senior night. 56-23 here in this girls game. And mentioned just about every Boomer has scored except for Briley Floyd and Dayton Lewis. So we're hoping we get those two on the board. They're both on the floor still. But right now, second free throw on the way from McKenna Arnold for Sayre. That one right around it in, so she made both. She's got 7. Now the Boomers the other way. Right wing is Porter with it. She's going to drive. Kick left wing now to Hagemeyer. Sayre sticking with that zone. Left corner now to Cloyd. Dump inside to O'Hanley. She'll turn, put up the layup. That one rims out no good. Off glass. Gets her own rebound, though. Powers up. Doesn't go, but she's fouled. And Faith O'Hanley having a great second half. Was scoreless in that first half, but she's had 8 points here in the second half. And going to the line, trying to join Maisie Porter and Thesley Pfeiffer in double figures. First free throw, that's a bit strong, no good. That foul was on Macy Curley, her third, team fourth for Sayre. So Haley, after missing the first, teeing up the second one here. A couple dribbles, a dip, and a shot. That one's strong as well. Tries to fight for the rebound, and now we got a foul on her. She got to the elbow, trying to track it down, and bumped into an Eagle. So that's going to be her second, team fourth. So to Sayre as they trail 56-24. Top the key now. Right wing, Arnold for a quick 3, and that one going to be off. Rebound strong underneath by Porter between 3 Eagles. She'll get up to Cloyd. Cloyd the other way. Gets poked from behind, and what do we got? What's the call? Not going to say a foul. They're going to say a travel on Cloyd. Interesting there, as she got poked from behind, so you figure maybe, at least picks up the possession. Maybe they call out of bounds. I'm not sure. Now to the right corner. Sayre with it. They've got to Arnold. Up inside Moreno now on the elbow. A little jumper there by Curley. That's no good. Rebound comes to Arnold, though. She's up and under. Puts up the layup and gets it to go. So McKenna Arnold with 9 points. Sayre trails by 30 again, 56-26. Right wing, Cloyd with it. Right corner now, Porter. Baseline to Lewis. Dump inside to O'Hanley. O'Hanley going to power up the layup off glass. And there it is. Now she's in double figures. She's got 10, and the Boomers lead 58-26. 3:50 to go here in the ball game. Right wing. Arnold, she'll tee up another 3 for Sayre. This one way strong, no good. Had a hand in the face. Backside rebound by Porter. She's racing the other way and gets thrown to the ground there through a double team. As it was Addie Moreno. She'll pick up the foul. Just going to be her first, but it's the team 5th for Sayre. Boomers going to have the possession. Now Avery Edwards going to come into the ball game. She will spell Maisie Porter. So it'll be Edwards, Cloyd, Lewis, O'Hanley, and Hagemeyer out for the Boomers. That's going to be Edwards with the ball at the W as the senior parents starting to move here as we'll have those festivities in between the girls and boys game. Edwards pass, battle away, tracked down though by Hagemeyer as it got knocked into the backcourt by an Eagle. Hagemeyer dribbles it back up across the timeline, top of the key. She's double teamed. Now kicks the corner. Cloyd for 3. Oh, off glass, off rim, no good. Was hoping to get her on the board. Mentioned just her and Lewis, the only two that haven't scored for the Boomers. Left wing now. Right elbow for Sayre. Now right wing will be Merritt for a 3. That one wall short. Sayre trying to shoot their way back in, running out of time. 3 minutes to go in this one. Boomers up by 32, 58-26. Hagemeyer with it, top of the key. Should go left wing now to Edwards. Lewis now on the baseline to O'Hanley on the block for the layup. That's strong, no good. Backside rebound will come to Claire Zinser. Sayre pushing it the other way. Zinser gets up to Merritt, breaking the press across timeline. Bounces back to Easter, and that's thrown into the backcourt. They're going to say it's tipped, though. So they're going to let it play as Easter collects it back. At the W with it. Left wing now. Cross court to Merrick on the right wing. She took 2 steps. They didn't call it. Right wing now, Zinser with it. The right elbow, excuse me. She'll drive, gets cut off. They'll swing around. 3 on the way, and that's good for Sayre. 3 there. Don't have a number 3, unfortunately, on the roster we got. So, excuse me. No, I don't think so. Double check here. No 3, so do not know who that is. I apologize to the Sayre crowd, but that was a 3 for number 3. 58-29. 2:05 to go. Boomers with it. Shabara now into the ball game. Right wing, or right corner. Now top key to Pruitt. Free throw line to Moore. She's going to drive. Kick to Barra. Barra tries to go with the layup. It's swatted. Sayre collects it. They'll take it the other way. Up to Easter now. Easter breaking the press. Left wing, they got it. Top key now back up to Easter. Pass almost stolen by Pruitt. Now we got a foul on Pruitt as she races in there, try to bat the pass away. So that's only going to be her first. Team 5th for the Boomers. Minute 45 to go as they lead 58-29. But Sayre with possession. It's Easter with it. Bounces a free throw line to Zinser. Gets cut off on the left elbow. Now on the baseline. Goes to Casey Rose. Easter going to get top the key. She'll drive, get below the free throw line, puts up the leader. That won't go. Rebound by Zinser. Tries to put the second effort up. That's short, no good. Rebound by Barra. Now to Pruitt in transition. On the right wing to Moore. Moore to drive. Kick to the corner. Edwards for 3. That one a bit strong, no good. Rebound backside by Merrick. And Josie Barrett gets it poked from behind, out of bounds. Stay with Sayre. Minute 15 to go in this one. 58-29. Boomers well on top. Get the fist bump there from Ron Southern. Man always out and about. And Boomers sticking with their 5 here. No substitutions. So it's Ibarra, Pruitt, Edwards, Moore, and Cloyd. Left wing, Sayre with it. Top the key now they'll go. Pass batted by Pruitt. It's got to be tracked down. It does get tracked down by Sayre. Now they got reset. They get into the left corner now to Rose, and Rose can't handle the pass, so it's a bit low over there left corner. That's out of bounds. Back to the Boomers. Under a minute to go in this one. It'll be Edwards dribble up the court, forward. Left wing now to Cloyd. Cloyd high left wing, back top key to Edwards. Right wing to Pruitt, right corner to Moore. Shoots a check, needs some help. Tries to throw it inside to Cloyd, but that's battle lane stolen. It's going to be Curley that comes up with it. Sayre in transition, 38 seconds to go. Cut off now by Edwards, and Edwards, thought she had the steal, but she didn't. They're going to get it for the foul. And that's going to be Edwards' second. Team 6, and now we'll see another JV entry here. Lily Luckett into the ball game for the Boomers. So Michelle Barra and Lily Luckett, 2 hard workers for this squad. Practice and JV getting a chance here on senior night to make an impact. Good deal there. Jumper all the way for Sayre. That's no good short. Rebound by Presley Pruitt. Needs some help. Now she gets Luckett back to her. Gets back to Pruitt. Pruitt across the timeline. Goes to Moore on the left wing. Moore comes down with it. Dribbles at top key. 17 seconds left. Luckett with it. 15. She'll dribble around now. Gets double team. Goes into the corner. Pruitt. She'll tee up the 3 from there. Why not? That one a bit offline, no good. Rebound, fought for on the backside. Edwards comes up with it for the Boomers. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Now to Ibarra for the jumper at the buzzer, and she got it! Michelle Ibarra with the score, and that's how we'll end it. The Boomer crowd goes crazy as the Boomers win 60-29 on the girls' game. And with that, we'll go ahead, step aside, take a break, come back for the girls' post game. Look at some stats. Boomer basketball on Z92.
Harper Sanitation has been serving the needs of Northwest Oklahomans since 1971. That's 51 years. We pride ourselves on our services. We offer household, commercial, and construction waste management and leave you with a mess-free environment. Harper Sanitation is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Remember, when you need quality sanitation services from a local trusted company, choose Harper Sanitation. Come check us out online at harpersanitation.net or give us a call at 580-256-5835. You'll be glad you did.
Your family looks up to you, kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires, long-lasting snow and ice performance, and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details. Northwest Physical Therapy and Sports Center is celebrating 10 years in business right here in Northwest Oklahoma. Offering individual hands-on treatment programs, they have the latest technology and equipment. Whether you have a minor sprain from your favorite sport or serious work injury, an accident-related injury, or physical problems caused by age, Aaron White and his experienced staff can help. Offering services in Alva, Buffalo, Shattuck, Sealing, and Woodward. Northwest Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 2630 Oklahoma Avenue in Woodward, or call 256-2102.
Did you know VA provides life insurance to over 5 million veterans, service members, and military families? VA serves a unique population of veterans with service-connected disabilities and transitioning service members. Convenient online services allow you to apply for insurance and manage your policy. Insure the ones you love. Protect those who matter most with VA life insurance. Visit va.gov/life-insurance for more information.
And welcome back here to Boomer Basketball on Z92. The girls win tonight 60-29 over the Sayre Eagles. Let's look at some post-game stats here. Thesley Pfeiffer leading the way for the Boomers with 14 points. Maisie Porter in double figures with 12 for the Boomers. You also got 10 from Faith O'Hanley, so two of the senior representing strong, and Porter and O'Hanley. Got a lot of different contributions as well. You got 8 from Avery Edwards. You got 5 apiece from Briley Douglas Fisher and Hagemeyer. Then you got 2 from Michelle Ibarra, Riley Moore, and Presley Pruitt. All but 3 Boomers scored tonight, so great stuff there. You like to see that. That's something that, you know, they've had some good scoring efforts, but that's by far the most scores in a single game this season for the Boomers. On the other side, for Sayre, it was 9 points from McKenna Arnold. You got 7 from Emily Easter, 4 from Claire Zinzer, 2 from Macy Kirtley, Josie Merrick, and Addie Moreno. Quarter scoring in that second half went like this. In the third, the Boomers won that one 22-7. In the fourth, they won it 9-7. They won the second half 31-14 after winning in the first half 29-15 here for the Boomers. And we're getting set up for senior night as festivities getting ready to get on their way. So we'll go ahead and I believe let's go ahead and keep it right here for just a minute, just to see, give it a few seconds, because they've got everybody set up. We got the, if you're watching on Boomer TV, you got all the parents down here on the concourse side, if you will, of the field house, and they got players near the locker room there. And so we should be pretty close. Got a lot of seniors, and here we go. So I'll turn it over to Mr. Troy Hartley, the PA announcer here, and here you go. Senior night 2022.
If Peyton could give her If Mary could give her freshman self one piece of advice, it would be everything happens for a reason. Live life to the fullest and make tons of memories that will last forever. Time goes by so fast, so just trust the process. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Harley. Emerson McDonald. Emerson is the daughter of Brian and Minnie McDonald and Angie Bell. Emerson has been in dance for 11 years and plans on attending college and majoring in psychology. If Emerson could give her freshman self one piece of advice, it would be, if Nash Hunter ever sits next to you on the first day of school, ask the teacher to move seats. Ladies and gentlemen, Emerson McDonald. Zoe Taylor. Zoe is the daughter of Kyle and Kelly Taylor. Zoe has been in dance for 15 years and plans on attending Oklahoma State University and majoring in aesthetic nursing. If Zoe could give her freshman self one piece of advice, it would be become best friends with Emily sooner. Ladies and gentlemen, Zoe Taylor. Justice Wilson. Justice is the daughter of Jeremy and Lisa Wilson. Justice has been in dance for 15 years and plans on playing softball at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. If Justice could give her freshman self one piece of advice, it would be, everything happens for a reason. Don't stress about the small things. It will all work out. Ladies and gentlemen, Justice Wilson. Braylee Floyd. Braylee is the daughter of Kurt and Melinda Floyd. Braylee has been in basketball for 10 years and plans on attending Southwestern Oklahoma State University for nursing. If Braylee could give her freshman self one piece of advice, it would be, enjoy every moment because it's over before you know it. Ladies and gentlemen, Braylee Floyd. Giselle Hagmeyer. Giselle is the daughter of John and Maribel Hagmeyer. Giselle has been in basketball for 13 years and plans on attending Northwestern Oklahoma State University for nursing. If Giselle could give her freshman self one piece of advice, it would be in competition with no one. Run your own race. Have no desire to play the game of being better than everyone in any way, shape, or form. Just aim to improve to be better than you were before. Be you and be free. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophia has been in basketball for 9 years and plans on attending nursing at the university in Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophia Dalla Pellegrina. Macy Porter. Macy is the daughter of David and Shauna Porter. Macy has been in basketball for 7 years and plans to become a health coach and run her own nutrition club. If Macy could give her freshman self one piece of advice, it would be prepared for anything and trust God through everything. Ladies and gentlemen, Macy Porter. Jasmine Chavez. Jasmine is the daughter of Cesar and Linda Chavez. Jasmine has been a basketball manager for 1 year and plans on attending Wichita State to study wildlife biology. If Jasmine could give her freshman self one piece of advice, it would be, don't overthink about the little things. Ladies and gentlemen, Jasmine Chavez. Sammy Baker. Sammy is the son of Jason and Beth Baker and Brian and Amber Newton. Sammy has been in basketball for 8 years and plans on attending Northern Oklahoma College and Oklahoma State University to become a dietitian and personal trainer and a minor in business and economics. If Sammy could give his freshman self one piece of advice, it would be, make things happen and don't settle for stagnation. Work hard and have fun doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy Baker. Jesus Cano. Jesus is the son of Jesus and Patricia Cano. Jesus has been in basketball for 6 years and plans to go to college and get a degree in business or computer science. If Jesus could give his freshman self one piece of advice, it would be, don't be afraid to take chances and meet new people. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus Cano. Zachary Chavez. Zachary is the son of Kenneth and Noe Chavez. Zachary has been in basketball for 9 years and plans on going to college for music and continue playing basketball. If Zachary could give his freshman self one piece of advice, it would be, stay and do whatever it is you want to. Take all the chances that you are handed to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Zachary Chavez. Peyton Hughes. Peyton is the son of Dwight and Lisa Hughes. Peyton has been in basketball for 9 years and plans to attend Oklahoma State University, majoring in finance, and after his bachelor's degree, he plans to obtain an MBA and become a financial advisor. If Peyton could give his freshman self one piece of advice, it would be patient. The glow up is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, Peyton Hughes. Nash Hunter. Nash is the son of Dr. Robert and Lisa Hunter. Nash has been in basketball for 9 years and plans on attending Oklahoma State University and majoring in business. If Nash could give his freshman self Piper. Ladies and gentlemen, Nash Hunter. Trenton McCloskey. Trenton is the son of Bonnie and Amanda Kingstruck. Trenton has been in basketball for 4 years and plans on becoming an architect. If Trenton could give his precious self one piece of advice, it would be pick up a sport while you have the chance and follow your dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, Trenton McCloskey. Jake Mead. Jake is the son of Chad and Amanda Mead. Jake has been in basketball for 9 years and says he plans to play ball wherever they want me. If Jake could give his precious self one piece of advice, it would be hit the gym, cut your hair, don't be scared. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Mead. Last but not least, Wyatt Pope. Wyatt is the son of Troy and Nancy Pope. Wyatt has been in basketball for 8 years and plans to attend High Plains Technology Center to pursue a career in wind energy. If Wyatt could give his precious self one piece of advice, it would be cherish every moment and put your all into everything you do because time runs out. Ladies and gentlemen, Wyatt Pope. And now, as they all prepare for one big group picture, lady, let's give a huge round of applause for your 2020 Woodward
And there you have it. If you're with us there on Z92 and Boomer TV, your Woodward Boomer seniors honored the dance team there, got the trainers, and then both the boys and girls seniors on the basketball team. So glad we can bring that to you. With that, let's go ahead and take a break. On the other side, we will get you set for the boys game as it's the Woodward Boomers and the Sayre Eagles getting ready to go at it. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires' long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
Right now, the forgotten poor are waiting for mercy ships. And you. Mercy Ships is the largest floating civilian hospital in the world with volunteer medical staff and crew. And now with our newest state-of-the-art hospital ship, Mercy Ships will double our ability to reach children and adults who need us now. We are putting faith into action and bringing a wave of hope and healing to those who need it most. To learn more, go to mercyships.org today.
And back here at Boomer Fieldhouse, Jimmy Petchworth gets set for the boys to take the court. Everybody clearing out after the senior night activities there. And let's go ahead and take a look at your opponent tonight for the Boomers, the Sayre Eagles. As mentioned, the girls pregame, same head coach, Brian Richardson, coaches both the boys and girls squad. This is the first season as the boys coach, so they are 11-11 on the season now. They were at one point 10-4. They're just 1-7 over their last 8 games after starting with that 10-4 mark. That doesn't mean, though, they don't have some good players to watch. They've got Lake Crosby. He's their team leader. He's a defensive stopper, not necessarily the biggest scorer, but he's really kind of the glue for this team. Really holds them together on the floor. As mentioned, not the biggest scorer, but he can affect the game in so many ways, whether that be his lockdown defense or being able to facilitate and help sit things up for the scorers. One of those big scorers, and probably the best on the team, Walker Moeller. He had a 40-point game earlier in the season, right before they went into the Shaq shootout. He can get his buckets from anywhere on the floor. Guy you got to really watch out for, and Woodward cannot lose him on the floor tonight. Got to keep your eyes on Moeller at all times. Another big star for this team, and an interesting piece at that, Clayton Mossberg, the 6'6" Clayton Mossberg. That's right, this kid, he could really defend at high level, folks, because he's not only tall, but he's got those long, lanky limbs, got some long arms for sure. He's already getting some looks as potential D1 players. Some of the mid-majors and the lower mid D1s are already looking at him. One big thing about him, though, he can get into some foul trouble if you go at him, and sometimes offensively, maybe a bit too passive for Coach Richardson and Crew's Lightning offense, but he's coming along as a player. Definitely going to be a challenge here tonight for the Boomers. Team breakdown for them, they can score at a high level, but by Coach Richardson's own admission, can be a bit undisciplined at times, really. They have athletes all over the place, though. Didn't even mention Colt Merrick, who's one of their best football players, an all-state kicker, as well as a two-way player for them. So great set of athletes for the Sayre Eagles squad. With that, we got just about 8 or so minutes before tip. So let's go ahead and step aside for another break. On the other side, we'll catch you up with what the Boomer boys have been up to. If you've missed it, it's Boomer basketball on at Z92.
At Sealing State Bank, we are proud to be a community bank. Our philosophy starts with having the right staff that is experienced and understands the needs of our customers, which is why we added our Sealing State Bank mortgage branch in Woodward in 2015. So whether you are in the bank or the branch, on the phone or visiting our website, you will always find knowledgeable, courteous, and professional individuals to help you with all your banking needs. Sealing State Bank, family owned and operated for 4 generations, is proud to be a part of Road to the Big House. Your family looks up to you, kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires, long-lasting snow and ice performance, and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
Back here on Z92, Boomer TV, Tyler is with you as we're getting set up for the boys' game. Took a deep dive into Sayre there before the break, talking about some of their key players. Let's look at the Boomers here, what they've been up to. Friday night, took a good win against Altus there, 66-57 on homecoming night. They are up to 10-11 on the season, a chance to get back to 500 here before the playoffs on the line for the Boomer boys tonight. Zach Chavez returned to the starting lineup with a bang. He had 27 points to lead the Boomers in the win. Also had Jesus Cano in double figures with Chavez with 12 points. You also saw good contributions from the rest of the stars. You had Kyle Martin had 9 points, Jake Meade with 7, and Cash Shipley with 6 for Woodward in that one. And Chavez, if you remember, had returned the Alva game as on the court, but didn't start in that one. Kind of got some minutes to get his feet wet and then really turned it on there for that Altus game. Let's talk some keys to the game here for the Boomers right now. Woodward has to take advantage of this, Sayre squad streakiness. And by that, they really have got to have continued solid possessions on offense. You got to string together good scoring possessions in a lot of ways. You can't be lackadaisical out there because this Sayre squad's got scores. They've got guys that can really rack it up and get it done offensively. So you want to be able to, answer that because eventually Sayre's going to go cold. They are streaky. I mean, there's talking with Coach Richardson, there's been plenty of points this season where the Sayre squad has jumped out to 10, 15, 20-point lead on teams, and then they kind of wind up leaving the door open. They're similar to the girls' squad, although not as young. They are still a young squad with their main talent. So they're going through some of those growing pains. This was a Sayre squad last season that only had 1 win on the boys' side. So they've obviously very well, have broken through that mark. But, learning to win takes time. It's definitely a process. And Coach Richardson going through that with these guys. You're installing a coach culture. And as we know, that can be hard to do. It's not an overnight thing. Sometimes it's not even a fully one-season thing. It takes built up momentum and camaraderie, if you will. The other big thing, of course, for the Boomers, you got to make Sayre take tough shots. You know, we talk about the streakiness. There's going to be times in this game where Sayre's going to hit some really tough shots, and the defense for Woodward's going to be great, but they're still going to make it. So you can't let that get you discouraged if you're the Boomer defense. You got to make sure every point is earned tonight for Sayre. Got to make them uncomfortable. You got your home court. You want to defend it. Senior night, got the crowd behind you. You want to be able to come out and make sure that you're able to, take care of business. Do want to mention no Sam Cheap again tonight. He's currently in street clothes, so they're not fully healthy. We thought we were going to get fully healthy. We had Sam and Zach there for the Alva game. Sam after that game, not quite feeling comfortable, and wound up sitting out against Altus, and he's out again here tonight. So see how the Boomers approach that, and might see some new faces up from the JV squad, on the coming off the bench. So we'll see how that goes. But we got just a few minutes before we get underway here, so let's step aside for another break. On the other side, we'll get to those starting lineups and opening tip. It's Boomer Basketball on Boomer TV and Z92.
Winter's here. Thankfully, so are the Michelin Excise North Fork tires, with an innovative stud design that delivers impressive control and maximum grip during acceleration, braking, and cornering to keep you and your passengers safe even in harsh winter weather. If you're going to drive this winter, make sure you're driving on Michelin Excise North Fork studded tires. When it comes to tire safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire, 2220 Main in Woodward. See your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
We may be thousands of miles apart, but we can still connect. And when we do, we make things better. At Child Fund, we connect children all around the world with what they need to grow up healthy, educated, and safe. Together, we co-create connections that help millions of children who live in poverty worldwide, and their families, and their communities, and you. Join us. Together, we can make the world a better place. 2 small worlds at a time. Visit childfund.org to learn more.
And back here at Boomer Fieldhouse, Jimmy Peck Court, as we're just under a minute or two away from getting things underway here between the Woodward Boomers and the Sayre Eagles. If you missed it, the Woodward girls walk away with a big win tonight, 60-29. In that one, Thesley Pfeiffer led the way with 14 points. You had Maisie Porter with 12 for the Boomers. Every Boomer, with the exception of 3 players that were eligible to play, or saw the court, I should say, scored. So Coach Vetter going to be pretty happy about that. I believe definitely the most spread out scoring we've had for the Boomers in a game this season. And good to see that. And guys getting ready to get going here. As we mentioned, chance to get to 500. Coach Roper's really harped on trying to play your best at, the right time here. Obviously, that's getting into the postseason. You've got a very winnable district game in Elk City. They're a talented squad, but, they're not world beaters by any means. So, Coach Roper understands for these guys to be able to kind of get that final push momentum. You're getting as healthy as you've been in quite a while. Mentioned Sam Cheap, the only guy really not seeing the floor tonight due to his injury, but everybody else healthy, ready to go. And should be a good one. Still got a great crowd on hand here. We'll just got done with the senior night festivities there in between games, and some I'm going to try to catch for you. We'll see if we can get it or not. Hutch is doing a shoot for loot event there during the boys' halftime game upcoming, and that ought to be a lot of fun. I believe it's a $500 gift card on the line to Hutch's, so we'll have to see how that goes. Now let's get to these starting lineups here for both squads. If I could find my pen. You always misplace that pen at the wrong time. There we go. We got it. All right, so for the visiting Sayre Eagles, it's going to be Colt Merrick, the all-stater in football. It's going to be Camden Richardson, a freshman, Coach Richardson's son, a pair of twins does Coach Richardson have. The number 13, Lake Crosby, highlight him in the pregame. Number 14, Clayton Mossberg. And it'll be number 23, Walker Moeller. So they'll go Merrick, they'll go Richardson, Crosby, Mossberg, and Moeller. For the Boomers, no surprise here, it looks like an all-senior lineup. The senior number 0, Sammy Baker. The senior number 2, guard Zach Chavez. The senior guard number 3, Peyton Hughes. And the 2 senior bigs, number 35, Jesus Cano. And number 44, Jake Mead for the Boomers. So it goes Baker, Chavez, Hughes, Cano, and Mead Boomers going to be in their home white jerseys. Got the white jerseys, white shorts. Got the mosaic pattern down the side of the shorts along the top of the shoulders on the jerseys as well. Got Chavez doing his pregame introduction and doing a little Snapchat selfie-wise running down the crowd and fans there. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. He's able to do that. But anyways, Boomers text the number is going to be gold, trimmed by black on those jerseys. For Sayre, they're going to wear their road maroon jerseys. Got maroon tops, maroon shorts. Got gray down the side on the jersey and shorts. The text is white as well as the numbers trimmed by some silver. And that's the jersey set up there. And now we just await the tip as both starting lineups introduced. And 8 minutes on the clock. Everybody taking the court, ready to go. No surprise. It's going to be Jesus Cano and Clayton Mossberg tipping off. Mossberg has had dunks on the season. He hit some in warm-up too. So, yeah, he could get up. See if Jesus can win this one. Boomer's going to be going right to left in the first half. Sayre left to right across your screens or across your dials, however you're consuming it here tonight. And now the refs doing their final check. Crowd getting into it. There's the whistle, and we are ready for the tip. As ball in the air, tip one controlled. Oh, wait, got knocked out of bounds. Who they got? They're going to say it's going to be with the Boomers to start. Ref was confused. Said white, but he went to the red side. And he's like, oh, wait a minute. So the Boomers going to have it after the tip. It's going to be Sammy Baker inbound it from the sideline. He's looking. And he's going to inbound into Chavez on the baseline. Chavez kicks right wing to Meade. Down to the right corner. Hughes for a quick three from there. And down it. Nothing but that, Peyton Hughes. Senior stepped up big down the stretch while Chavez was out. Now steal. Sammy Baker comes up with the steal. I'll wait a whistle between the crowd noise as they try to get it into Camden Richardson. And they're going to get Peyton Hughes with the foul after his big three. Boomers, though, lead 3-0. 7:45 to go in the first, just underway. Early foul, though, Hughes will pick up his first, team first, and now it'll be Sayre with the possession. It'll be Richardson inbound, and he'll get it in to Moeller. Moeller goes right wing to Mossberg. Mossberg top the key back to Richardson. It's tipped by Hughes, but saved by Richardson. Now they dump it inside to Mossberg, was looking for a back cut alley-oop, and he was guarded there by Chavez. Zach Chavez snuffed it out, and as a turnover, as Mossberg couldn't bring it down out of bounds, and it's back to the Boomers. Sammy Baker gets the inbounds. Now he goes left wing to Chavez. Chavez checked by Lake Crosby, no surprise. Best defender on best scorer. Chavez now left wing has it. He's going to split a double team. Kick out to Meade. Swing it over to Baker, right corner. Baker's going to drive. Kick to the left corner. Hughes up for another three. He's open, and that one a bit long. No good. Rebound strongly taken by Mossberg underneath, and Sayre the other way. That's Moeller with it. So take it across timeline. Attack from the left wing. Puts up a runner over Jesus Cano. Gets the bounce and puts it in. Marker Moeller on the board to two. It's 3-2. Boomers on top rope. Chavez left wing. Top key to Baker. Now back to Chavez on the wing. He'll drive past Crosby. Now gets cut off though before the free throw line. That's kicked back out to Peyton Hughes. Gets him there. Hughes will dribble it back at the W. Reset here for the Boomers. Now bounces at free throw line to Meade. He'll turn. Take the jumper from there. Is open. That one a bit long though. No good. Rebound underneath by Crosby, and Sayre pushes the other way. Moeller with it across the timeline left wing. Now he'll step back three on Hughes. That's a bit of a heat check. That's no good. A bit short, well, front iron high. Rebounded underneath by Chavez. Boomers pushing the other way. Now Sammy Baker for a three for the left wing. That's no good. Rebound, though. Second chance. Jesus Cano powers it up and in from the left block. Jesus Cano on the board two, and the Boomers lead. 5-2, 6:10 to go here in the first quarter. Sayre breaking the press. Crosby with it across the timeline. Now high left wing. Top the key. Now they get to Moeller. Right wing to Richardson. Left wing now to Crosby. He's going to tee up a three. That one a high arcer. That one short, though. Rebound going to go long. Going to go out of bounds. Nobody else touched it. And that's back to Woodward. So a bit of a heat check on back-to-back possessions. For Sayre comes up empty. The Boomers have it leading 5-2. 5:50 to go in the first. Baker with it now. Top the key. Right wing to Hughes. Hughes trying to drive. Gets cut off. Now to the free throw line. Chavez. Bounce down to right baseline. Jumper from Jesus Cano. That one runs out. It's halfway in and went out. And then Mossberg comes down with the rebound. Spun. No travel called. Sayre going the other way. Right wing. Richardson with it. Now high left wing to Moeller. He's checked by Hughes. Moeller going to drive on Hughes. Kick to the corner. A three on the way. Up and good. Nothing but net for Colton Merrick. Talk about him being the athlete. He hits a big three. And it's 5-all, and we got a timeout here by Sayre, so we'll go ahead and step aside with them. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Make the most of winter for years to come with the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. It provides the ultimate winter confidence you and your loved ones need to embrace winter to the fullest, even in the harshest conditions. So go ahead, embrace winter with a smile and the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. Michelin, a better way forward. Available at High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
And welcome back here on Z92 from Boomer Fieldhouse. Tyler Rick with you. 5-all here in the early going between your Woodward Boomers and the Sayre Eagles after Colt Merrick's 3 to tie things up. Boomers with possession out of the timeout. Sammy Baker top the key. Goes left elbow to Jake Meade. Meade going to collect. He's going to drive. Gets down to the block. Puts the blade. Gets it to go and the foul. Jake Meade to the line for an and one. Just attacked right there, and they got Colt Merrick. So after Merrick made the 3, Meade turns around, attacks him, gets the bucket and the harm. Boomers now on top again, 7-5. Meade trying to add to his total here. And free throw up. That one going to roll around and in. So Jake Meade on the board with 3 points. After going the old-fashioned way, the Boomers lead 8-5. Presses on. They'll get an inbound to Crosby. Sayre pushing out. Merrick, left wing, tries to throw it to Mossberg on the right elbow. Gets knocked out. Now 3 on the way. And no good there from Walker Moeller in transition, or a quick one. Boomers pushing the other way. Right wing, Hughes with it. He's going to try to tackle Moeller. Spins, gets down into the block, bounces into Jesus. Jesus going to turn around, go up on Mossberg, and gets it in off glass. So Jesus not afraid of the challenge. He's got 4. Boomers lead by 5, 10-5. Trap is on, or the press is on as Moeller with it. Gets up to Mossberg. The timeline can't handle it. Does come up with it though, and now they're going to say walked. As he collected it, it was knocked away from him initially. Chased down, collected, and then went straight into Euro step, but kind of drugged the foot. So that's a travel there, and that's going to go back to the Boomers. 4:30 to go in this first quarter. Boomers on top 10-5. Baker with the top key. The senior staying in so far. Baker gets a double screen, now drives around it, puts up a mid-range jumper. That one just rims out, no good. Sayre with rebound underneath. They go the other way. Now it's going to be Moeller at the W. Oop. Now Moeller, checked by Hughes. Left wing now to Crosby. Back up to Moeller. Over to Richardson, left wing. Now left corner to Crosby. He'll dribble it back up. Gets cut off. Goes over to Moeller in the left corner. Baseline now to Mossberg. He'll turn up and under. And gets layup. Good positioning there by Clayton Mossberg. He's on the board with 2. Now the Boomers with it. Up 10-7. Chavez with it left wing. Bounce pass free throw line to Meade. He'll attack from there. Gets all the way in. Puts up the layup from the right side. Won't go. Kind of short-armed it. Rebound underneath by Moeller. Eagles pushing the other way. A bounce down to Richardson in transition on the block. That layup doesn't go. Mossberg flies in for the rebound, pokes it back up and in. Off glass strong. Mossberg now at 4. It's back to a 1-point lead for the Boomers, 10-9. Hughes with it on the right wing. Top key now to Meade. Left wing to Baker. Left corner. Chavez open for 3. He'll take it. And that one a bit short. Rebound fought for. Gets to Baker. Baker pokers it back up in the paint. That won't go. Bit short. Rebound collected by Sayre. Now Walker Moeller comes up with it. Dribbles up to the W. Now right wing to Richardson. Over left wing to Moeller. Moeller going to tee up another 3. That one well off, short. Rebound underneath by Zach Chavez. Up to Peyton Hughes. Layup in transition won't go. Got caught up from behind right there. Now Lake Crosby pushing the other way. He Euro slips through the lane. Puts up the layup, and it doesn't go. But they're going to say he's hacked on the way up. So Lake Crosby to the line for 2 free throws. And they will get Jesus Cano for his first, team second on the Boomers. And it's Lake Crosby at the line for 2 free throws, the leader of the team. First one, though, no good, off the left side. Now the first substitutions for the Boomers is going to be Cash Shipley and Kyle Martin at the ballgame. They will spell Peyton Hughes and Sammy Baker. So it's Chavez, Shipley, Cano, Martin, and Meade out there. Second free throw on the way for Crosby is good as he splits the pair. 10-all now. Boomers with possession the other way. Chavez gets on the left wing. He'll drive, puts up a tough layup, won't go, but a rebound underneath by Cano. It's off glass and in. So Jesus cleaning up the boards early. He's got 6 of the Boomers 12, and they lead 12-10, 2:35 to go in the first quarter. Moeller racing the other way for Sayre, pushing it. Top key, gets all the way into the lane, puts up a tough layup over Jesus and got it in with a little bit of English. Mark Moeller now to steal the other way, as Richardson comes up with it, but then he throws away to Jesus Cano. Boomers the other way. Richardson picks Chavez, and Jesus comes up with it to the left wing, and he gets cut off, and he's going to get called for a double dribble. Unfortunate there. The freshman, Braden Richardson, picking the clean pocket of Zach Chavez. Richardson now has it high left wing for Sayre. Dribbles up top the key, goes over to Moeller on the right wing. Checked by Kyle Martin. Moeller tries to drive, gets cut off. Kicks over to Richardson, open for the three. He'll take it and nail it. Nothing but net for the freshman. He's on the board with three. And it's 15-12, Sayre on top. Martin going the other way for the Boomers to Meade. Now left corner, Chavez trying to answer for a three, and he does. Zach Chavez, his first basket of the night. And the Boomers tie it back up, 15 all, and 40 to go in the first quarter. Sayre trying to break the press. Moeller gets it up now to Merritt. Now left elbow to Mossberg for a jumper. That's smooth and clean and good. Just like that, it's an up and down ball game. Mossberg retakes the lead for Sayre. Chavez pushing the other way on the left wing. Top key down to Martin. He'll tee up a three from there. That one a bit short, but it crawls over the top and in. A couple bounces, and Kyle Martin on the board with the three off the bench. The Boomers fall back to the lead, 18-17. Sayre breaks the press the other way. Pass too strong for Colt Merritt. Picked off by Meade. Now up to Martin. Martin spins, puts a layup, can't get to go. Kyle Martin almost had one. Gets his own rebound, though. Dumps to Jake Meade. Meade going to fire up a jumper. Can't get that to go. Gets a second chance. Puts it up and in on the and one. Jake Meade, another and one. Two in this first quarter, and the effort and hustle. Couldn't get his first attempt to go, but got the second one. And they're going to get the freshman Braden Richardson, that's Camden Richardson, not Braden. I've been saying Braden. It's Camden Richardson on the foul. He's got the three. They're twins, Braden and Camden, Coach Richardson's sons. Still, though, Jake Meade with 5 points in the ballgame now. Boomers on top by three. Meade trying to add to it. Free throw is good, so he's converted on both and ones. He's got 6, and the Boomers lead 21-17 with exactly a minute to go here in the first quarter. As now it's going to be Hunter Mosley into the ballgame for the Boomers. He'll take out Zach Chavez. The Boomer press is on. Moeller trying to figure out how to pass it in. He does. Gets it to Braden Richardson into the ballgame. Over to Camden. Camden up the right side. Gets checked by Cash Shipley. Pokes it out of bounds. Stay here with Sayre. Shipley on the defense. Now an inbound. Richardson will go out to Moeller. Back to Richardson on the right wing. Camden Richardson with it. Now he's going to attack on Martin. He's going to drive, puts up a tough layup over Jesus Cano. Can't get to go. Kyle Martin with a strong rebound underneath. Boomers pushing the other way up to Hunter Mosley. Lost the handle and a carry as Mosley got pushing on that 2-on-2. Got ahead of himself, went up over his head, collected it back in a way that was a carry. So 38.5 to go in the first. Boomers on top 21-17, but Sayre with the ball. They'll inbound to Lake Crosby, and now we got a foul as Crosby had dribbled out of a double team in the backcourt there. And they're going to get Jesus Cano with a bit of a check foul. So his second, team third. So he's got to be careful. He don't want to foul third time here before the end of the quarter. Looks like Nash Hunter up. Left wing, Camden Richardson with it. Tries to put the three, and Cash Shipley from behind swats him. Shipley comes up with the rebound, pushing the other way, zips it over into the baseline. Kyle Martin for a jumper from there, and that's good. Kyle Martin with the bucket. He's got 5. Boomers lead 23-17 with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Right wing, Crosby with it. Now top the key to Camden Richardson. Over to Braden, but the pass stolen by Jake Meade. 10 seconds, pushing in transition. Shipley behind the back dribble. Puts up the layup, and he's hacked. Between two Sayre Eagles. What a move, though, from Cash Shipley. The behind the back dribble, deadly. Remember, folks, just a freshman. My goodness. They're going to get Camden Richardson for his second foul. Team third. And Shipley at the line for 2 free throws. Was a big contributor there while Zach Chavez was out, consistently scoring in double figures. And his first points of the night comes via the free throw line as he makes the first. Now we get Nash Hunter into the ball game. He'll take out Jesus Cano. Cano has those 2 fouls. He's got to sit. See Malik Pearson, who's out there for me. He might come up now. And second free throw for Shipley is good. So he made bowl 25-17. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Sayre breaking the press. It's going to be a shot by Moeller. No good at the buzzer from the left block. And that's how we will end the quarter as the Boomers lead 25-17 after 1. Step aside, come back for the second. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Your family looks up to you. kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires' long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
After I came home from Iraq, I could still hear the booms. Makes it hard to be a good mom.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Naomi Mathis, Air Force veteran.
DAV helps veterans get the benefits they've earned.
Thanks to DAV, I was able to begin to heal.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
My victory is being able to be here for my children.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
And back here on Z92 Boomer TV, Tyler Riggs with you as we begin the second quarter. Boomers lead 25-17. They went on a 10-2 run there to end the first quarter as it was 15 all at one point. Leading the way right now, you got Jesus Cano and Jake Mead with 6 apiece. You got 5 from Kyle Martin. You got 3 apiece from Chavez Hughes and then 2 from Shipley. Sayre has the first possession of the second quarter. It's Moeller with it, right wing. Top key now he goes to Braden Richardson. Left wing to Lake Crosby. Left corner now to Colt Merrick, and he lost the handle on the pass. That's out of bounds off his leg. And that is back to the Boomers. Merrick, usually a pretty good athlete. One of their best football players, multi-sport star for him. Left wing, Chavez has it for the Boomers. Gets the screen from Meade, gets to the top of key. Now the free throw line, pull up for the jumper and rouse it in. They left him open, he made him pay. Boomers all of a sudden up by 10 as they continue their run the end of the first quarter. Now turnover, Cash Shipley comes up with it, 2-on-1. He's going to drive, puts the layup up over Moeller, won't go, but he's fouled. Cash Shipley going to the line for 2 free throws. Let's see who they get. And they're going to get Walker Moeller. So his first, team 4th. Boomers at the line trying to extend their lead. Shipley with 2 points in that first quarter and makes the first free throw, so he's got 3. 7:20 to go here in the first half. Braden Richardson will come out for Sayre, and he'll bring back in Camden Richardson. Second free throw for Shipley, none but net as well. He's got 4, and the Boomers lead by 12 all of a sudden, 29-17. Now the other way, Moeller with it, trying to break the press, and he's going to get bumped right in front of the Sayre bench. It's going to be a foul. They're going to get Kyle Martin on that foul. His first, team 4th. 4 fouls apiece here in the first half for both teams. Camden Richardson will inbound to Moeller. Now he'll swing around right wing to Crosby. Top key to Moeller. Left wing down to Richardson. Boomers in that zone. Now they dump inside to Mossberg. He got open. He turns around, tries to dunk it. It slipped off his hand, but he still made it. So Mossberg now with 8 leading Sayre. 29-19. Boomers on top. Chavez with it the other way. Gets the double screen top key. Now crossover. Spin back into the paint. Gets cut off left elbow. Dumps down to Nash Hunter. Hunter kicks right corner to Shipley. Shipley drives. Crossover on Moeller. Dumps it into Nash Hunter. Lets Mossberg go by him. Puts the play, but it's blocked by Mossberg. Hunter collects it back. Kicks it out to Martin. They'll keep the possession going. Good move by Hunter, but Mossberg showing us athleticism with a quick recovery. Left wing Meade with it now. Left corner to Martin. Gets the screen from Hunter, and now jumper up, no good. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Nash Hunter, who set the screen. Hunter not the happiest with it, but he didn't argue. So that's his first, team 5th. So Sayre with possession. Walker Moeller inbound it from the left side of the baseline underneath the left block. Braden Richardson back into the ball game. So it's both Richardsons on the floor, Crosby, Moeller, and Mossberg for Sayre. Presses on. Moeller with it. He's still behind his own free throw line. Now gets up to Camden Richardson. Gets across timeline, top to key. Tries to kick left wing, but it's batted away and stolen by Shipley. Shipley racing the other way. Doesn't have the numbers, but gets past all the Sayre Eagles. Puts up the layup, and it's no good. But my goodness, the explosion from Cash Shipley. He'll go to the line for a pair of free throws as he was hacked on the way up. What they get this time, it's going to be on. That'll be Camden Richardson, so his 3rd foul. Team 5th. And Richardson probably going to have to come sit. Young freshman. First free throw for Shipley. That's good. He's had all his points at the free throw line tonight. He's got 5. Coach Richardson trying to get some clarification because he wasn't sure that that's Camden's third foul, but that's what they got him for. So, Coach Richardson talking about it with the scorer's table. They're double checking. Now they're holding it here as Coach Richardson trying to get that clarification. Remember, Camden Richardson, Braden Richardson, twins out there. They wear different enough numbers. Braden with the foul, or Braden has wearing the number 2, Camden with the number 10. It looks like they confirmed 3 fouls on Camden Richardson, so that means Colt Merrick's going to have to come back into the ball game. Coach Richardson not happy with it, but it's what they got. So Cash Shipley at the line, trying to make his second free throw on this trip. He's got 5 points so far. Puts up the second free throw, and that's none but net as well. Kid's solid at the line. Now he's got 6 in this one, and the Boomers are up 31-19. And the ref's talking about some here. So we'll see. Play stop for a second as they're discussing something. I'm not sure. I mean, they've already checked on the fouls there. Coach, like I said, Coach Richardson wasn't happy, but the kids wear different numbers that I wouldn't think that would be an issue. And probably purposely. Now there's a ref talking about it at the table. So, didn't see any change, but we'll stick with it. So, Sayre's possession after the Boomer free throws. Boomers lead 31-19. Crosby with it. Breaking the press, gets across the timeline. He's double teamed, though, immediately. Now handed by Chavez Martin. Gets over to Braden Richardson. Now high right wing. Walker Moeller dribbles up to the W at the top of the key. 5:55 to go in the half. Left wing goes to Crosby. Crosby looking, goes to the elbow to Mossberg, loses the handle, backs out to the top of the key. He tries to drive, and he's fouled. As he was driving, was trying to dump it to Colt Merrick on the block. They're going to get Cash Shipley. This will be Shipley's first, team 6, so one more, and the Boomers will put Sayre in the bonus the rest of the half. And it's going to be Moeller inbounding on the baseline. Gets it in to Braden Richardson left corner, but he's immediately trapped. Now he throws pass away right to Zach Chavez. Chavez the other way. In transition, puts layup up over Colt Merrick and gets it to go off the glass and in. Zach Chavez now with 7. The other way, now Moeller trying to break the press, get across timeline. He does. Zips it up to Braden Richardson on the left wing. He'll drive, gets the baseline, puts up the layup, and gets it to stick off glass, off rim and in. So Braden Richardson on the board with 2. Boomers lead 33-21, though, with 5:20 to go in the first half. Martin with it, top the key. Right wing now. Shipley. Shipley going to attack on Moeller. Goes at him, goes up on the baseline. It won't go, but Cash Shipley fouled again. He's drawn 4 straight fouls, I should say, 4 straight shooting fouls. And so he's at the line again. They're going to get Moeller for his second, team 6. Both teams with 6 fouls apiece now in the first half. Cash Shipley at the line for another pair of free throws. He's made all 6 of his first free throws. He's got 6 points. He's trying to extend the Boomers' 12-point lead. First free throw up, and that one, a bit strong and roused around and out. So he finally missed one. It stays at 33-21. Shipley still gets another free throw, though. Couple dribbles. He'll dip, he'll shoot, and that one good. So he split the pair, 7 points now in the ball game. Boomers lead 34-21. Now we got a whistle and a substitution. As Hunter Mosley comes in, he'll take out Jake Meade. So it's Mosley, Martin, Shipley, Chavez, and Cano, the 5 for the Boomers. Moeller will inbound for Sayre. Again, a Mossberg. Go back to Moeller. Moeller splits the double team, races down, has numbers, kicks it out, left corner. Braden Richardson. He'll drive from there after pump faking the 3, but Jesus Cano swats him underneath as he went up from a layup. And that's off Jesus, they'll say. They don't stay here with Sayre, but Jesus with the block early on there, fighting with Clayton Mossberg. Still got around him to get the block on Braden Richardson. Be Moeller inbounding. He'll get in the left corner to Richardson. Now dump inside to Mossberg, was picked off and stolen by Jesus. Jesus up to Chavez in transition. Chavez, easy layup, good from the right side. He's got 9 in this one. The Boomers now lead by 15, 36-21. Now Shipley with the steal on the inbounds and gives it to Mosley. Mosley tries to go up strong. It's no good, but he's fouled underneath the basket, and Hunter Mosley to the line for a pair of free throws. Boomer press starting to wreak some havoc on Sayre, as they will get Malik Pearson on the foul, his first, team 7th, so the Boomers down the bonus the rest of the way. First free throw for Mosley, up and good, so he's on the board with the point. Boomers lead 37-21. Colt Merritt back in the ballgame for Sayre. He'll take out Braden Richardson. Second free throw upcoming. Mosley puts that one up, and that one a bit short off to the right side, no good. Pearson just going to let it roll out of bounds for Sayre. So Mosley will split the pair. Boomers lead 37-21, 4:45 to go here in the first half. Eagles with possession. It's Moeller. Crosby with it. Back to Moeller, still trying to break the press. Finally get to Mossberg across the timeline. He'll drive, he'll get bumped. We're going to get Hunter Mosley for the bump. The crowd wants the travel, but that was a good call. Mosley did bump him. So, because you don't have the travel if you don't get bumped. Fortunately for the Boomers, that will be the 17th foul on Woodward. It's only the first on Mosley, though. So Mossberg at the line for a 1-and-1 here for Sayre. Take a couple dribbles. He'll dip. And he'll put it up for an end of it. Good. So earned the bonus. Now Mossberg, not a senior, still an underclassman. So that's what we talked about in the pregame. Him getting some of the D1 looks because he's already 6'6" and has the length, has a physique as well. So he is every bit as advertised as a defender. Him and Jesus can open battling down there in the first half. Second free throw from Mossberg up. That one a bit short, so he split the pair. Cano with the rebound. Boomers pushing the other way. Chavez on the left wing. Dribbles out to the W now. Top the key, so he'll set up the offense. Gets a double screen from there. Doesn't quite use it. Still has it top the key. Tries to swing over to the right wing. It's batted by Walker Moeller. Couldn't save it, though, from going out of bounds. Stay with the Boomers. Jesus Cano going to come sit as Jake Meade will come in for him. So it's Meade, Mosley, Chavez, Martin, and Shipley out there for the Boomers. Martin will get the inbound. Top key goes right wing. Batted away, almost stolen by Moeller again. He couldn't quite save it from going out of bounds this time. Stay here with the Boomers, but can't be lazy on those passes as Sayre in that zone right now. Watching those wings. Martin with it. Now floats pass over to the right corner to Shipley. Shipley going to drive right baseline. Tries to kick out to Chavez. Look out, crowds. That went straight into the crowd. Pass a bit off as it was intended for Chavez on the wing. And it'll be back over to Sayre. So be Crosby inbound to Moeller. Back to Crosby. Now back to Moeller. Finally, they break the press up to Colt Merrick on the high left wing. Top the key now to Moeller at the W, at the Boomer logo. Back over to Merrick, left wing. He'll tee up the three from there. Had pressure coming. That's well short. Rebound underneath, though, by Pearson. Pearson going to feed to Mossberg. Mossberg in the paint, puts up a tough leader and gets it to go. Clayton Mossberg now with 11 in this one, leading Sayre, but they still trail by 13 the other way. Pass batted out of bounds by Moeller. It'll stay with the Boomers. They're trying to push on the fast break. Top the key, Martin with it. Now left wing out to Chavez. Chavez double team, gets cut off. Back to Martin. Right wing now to Shipley. Shipley checked by Moeller. Top the key back to Martin. Boomers trying to figure out the Sayre zone. Now in the left corner, Mosley with it. Mosley dribbles up to the wing. Now up to the W to Martin. Right wing, right corner to Chavez. He'll tee up a three from there. Hand in the face, it didn't matter. Chavez, nothing but net. Zach Chavez picking up where he left off Friday night. He's now up to 12 points. Boomers lead by 16, 40-24. 3 minutes to go in the half. Sayre the other way. Merrick with it, left wing. Top the key up to Moeller. Moeller going to try attack from there. Splits a double team. Kicks out to Merrick. Out to Pearson. Right wing to Crosby. Merrick gets on the left wing. Top the key now to Moeller. Free throw line to Pearson. Right wing Crosby. He'll tee up the three over a double team. That's no good. Long. Rebound controlled by Chavez. He's pushing in transition. 3-on-3. He's going to stop, step back, top the key for three, and they're going to say travel. Shot was no good. They said Chavez traveled there, trying to hit the step back in transition. Back to Sayre, but we're still lead by 16, though, 40-24. Inbound, Moeller going to race across the timeline, split a double team, and now they got a foul. No, they're going to say double dribble, never mind. So there we go. We'll take it. Double dribble on Walker Moeller. He split the double team, and that's why, because he double dribbled. So that is back to Woodward. 2:35 to go here in the first half. Martin with it, left wing to Chavez, checked by Crosby. Top the key, Martin, now right corner to Shipley. Shipley trying to drive, gets poked away. Stolen, picked up by Pearson. He's up to Moeller. Sayre pushing out in transition. Left wing to Moeller. He's going to stop, pot for three from there, and that one's a bit strong, no good. Moeller been a little off shooting-wise here in the first half. Mossberg, though, comes up with the rebound. He'll fear to Pearson, the left elbow jumper open. That's off, no good, though. Strong rebound by Meade underneath. Boomers now pushing. Shipley, he'll get on the wing, he'll drive, puts up a tough layup, but doesn't go, but he is hacked. Split a tough double team and got it up somehow. And Cash Shipley yet again draws another shooting foul. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Been there a lot tonight. They're going to get Clayton Mossberg, so just his first, team 8th. Shipley at the line for 2 free throws. He's got all his points via the free throw line right now, all 7 of them. He's made 7 of 8 free throws. Now make it 8 for 9. He makes first. Boomer lead now, 41-24. Chavez is going to come out for the Boomers. Now bring in Peyton Hughes, senior for senior. Hughes got the Boomer scoring underway with the 3 first quarter. Second free throw for Shipley. That one catches the left side of the rim, bounces off the backboard and rattles in. So he makes both, and now Shipley up to 9 points, all from the free throw line. 9 of 10 on free throws in the first half. Blake Crosby the other way for Sayre. He's going to drive, get to the right baseline. Shot's no good. Mossberg comes up with the rebound underneath, powers up, and he gets hacked on the way up, so he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. So he boxed out Jake Mead there, and that's who they got on the foul. Mead's first, team 8th, 8 fouls apiece. Both teams here in the first half. Mossberg at the line for 2 free throws. 1 dribble, now second. Now holds, dips, and shoots. That's good. Done by net. Mossberg leading the Sayre Eagles with 12 points now in the ball game. He is the only Eagle over double figures. Next closest is Walker Moeller with 4. 42-25, Boomers on top, minute 59 to go in the half. Sayres retreated all their potential rebounders. Don't want the Boomer fast break biting them. Second free throw from Mossberg, no good, missed it short. Boomers with the rebound. Shipley right wing now. He'll push, get cut off on the elbow. Top key to Martin. Martin to the corner to Hughes, open for 3. He'll take it, and that one a bit off, no good. Looked online, but it was a bit strong. Rebound long, controlled by Braden Richardson. Sayre pushing the other way. Back to Moeller. Moeller going to reset now, top of the key at the W. Minute 35 to go in the half. He'll flip a pass over to Richardson. To Moeller, right wing now to Crosby. Crosby, top key to Moeller. Pass almost stolen, but Moeller going to drive. Kick to Richardson in the corner for 3. That's short, no good. Rebound, though, tracked down by Braden Richardson. Puts up layup, blocked by Jake Mead. Richardson controls it back, though, and Sayre going to extend the possession. Now right wing, Crosby with the swing at left wing. Richardson for another 3. This one rims out. He's open. Rebound underneath by Mead. Boomers pushing out. Shipley with it, right corner. He'll try to drive, gets cut off, heads back out to Martin, top key. Minute to go in the half. Boomers lead 42-25. Shipley right corner, dump inside baseline to Mead. Spin move on Mossberg, goes up with it and blocked by Mossberg. Oh my. Looked like a good move by Mead, but Mossberg just over the top got him clean. Now Sayre pushed the other way, top of the key. Moeller with it. Right corner now to Crosby. Back to Moeller, high right wing. 40 seconds to go in the half. Left wing now. Richardson with it. Checked by Shipley. He'll try to drive. Kicks out to Crosby. Right wing will swing it to Moeller. 30 seconds to go in the half. Moeller dribbles top of the key. Now left wing to Richardson. Free throw, or elbow, to Merrick. Back to Richardson. 20 seconds to go in the half. Now Richardson going to drive on Cash Shipley. Gets down to the block. Tries to throw a pass. It's off the foot of a player. Now it's rolling around. And now we got a timeout. Possession granted by Cash Shipley as he'll hold on to it. It's going to be a timeout by Coach Roper. And they'll keep it here. So we're going to take one with them real quick. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Make the most of winter for years to come with the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. It provides the ultimate winter confidence you and your loved ones need to embrace winter to the fullest, even in the harshest conditions. So go ahead, embrace winter with a smile and the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. Michelin, a better way forward. Available at High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
And back here on Z92, Boomer Fieldhouse, Tyler Rich with you as your Boomers currently lead 42-25 here in the first half. Just got a few seconds left, 16 to go in the half. Boomers have possession out of the timeout as it was Cash Shipley saving the possession for the Boomers. Or gaining one, I should say. Sammy Baker gets the inbound. 10-second, top the key. He'll bounce over to Chavez. Chavez 7, he's going to try to drive. Gets the free throw line cut off. Now they get left corner. Baker for 3, open. That's short. 2 seconds, rebound by Mossberg. Does Sayre get the shot off? They don't. And that's how we end the first half. Woodward leads after the first half, 42-25. We'll go ahead, step aside, come back with the Dairy Queen halftime show. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires' long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
At Goins Home Furnishings, we make buying for the holidays an easy and pleasant experience. Goins Home Furnishings has the Tri-State's best selection of home furnishings. You will find great offerings of bedroom, dining room, and living room furniture. In addition, there are literally hundreds of lamps, wall art, area rugs, media consoles, and tabletop accessories. You will find everything at everyday low pricing, so there's no worry about missing a Black Friday or a holiday promotion. Goins Home Furnishings remains the Tri-State furniture destination. That's Goins Home Furnishings at First in Oklahoma, in Woodward, Oklahoma.
Eating, working, living pain-free. These are a few of the things many of us take for granted. Yet, for many United States military veterans, finding and affording oral health care is a challenge many of us don't think about. Dental Lifeline Network is looking for dentists who can change this. DLN is asking dentists and their teams to volunteer to see one veteran with special needs one time per year. Visit willyouseeonevet.org to learn more. That's willyouseeonevet.org.
And welcome back here to the Dairy Queen halftime show on Z92 and Boomer TV. Boomers lead the half 42-25, so let's go ahead and take a look at those halftime stats real quick. Starting with your Boomers in double figures, leading the way for Woodward. It's Zach Chavez with 12 points. He had 27 Friday night on homecoming, coming out on senior night with a big first half with those 12. You got 9 from Cass Shipley, all from the free throw line, folks. Went 9 of 10 at the free throw line in that first half. Then you get 6 from Jesus Cano and Jake Mead, 5 from Kyle Martin, 3 from Peyton Hughes, and 1 right now from Hunter Mosley. On the Sayre side, they've got one player double figures. It's Clayton Mossberg, the 6'6" athlete. Talk about him getting some D1 looks already in his career. He's leading the Eagles at half with 12. You got 4 from Walker Moeller. Remember, folks, this is a kid that scored 40 in a game this season. Moeller is, so the Boomers doing a fantastic job on him in the first half. They held him to just 4 first quarter points, not scoring that second quarter. You got 3 apiece from Colt Merrick and Camden Richardson. And you got 2 from Braden Richardson, 1 from Blake Crosby for Sayre. The quarter scoring went like this in the first half. Boomers won the first quarter 25-17, and then they extended that further with a 17-8 second quarter. And with that, we've got a few minutes going along here in the halftime. So let's go ahead and step aside for another break. As Boomer basketball on C92.
Winter's here! Thankfully, so are the Michelin X-Ice North 4 tires, with an innovative stud design that delivers impressive control and maximum grip during acceleration, braking, and cornering to keep you and your passengers safe even in harsh winter weather. If you're going to drive this winter, make sure you're driving on Michelin X-Ice North 4 studded tires. When it comes to tire safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire, 2220 Main in Woodward. See your dealer or Michelin.ca for details. Craving a classic patty? Well, there's one place that can satisfy your hunger with 100% beef and a price you can't beat. Get your DQ fix today. The corner of 13th and Main, the home of Woodward's very own Dairy Queen, with drive-through, curbside delivery, or call-in orders available. All great ways to get your DQ fix today. Check out the Facebook page for updated specials and call 580-256-2397 to place an order. Open Monday through Thursday from 10 to 9 and 10 to 10 on Friday and Saturday. Call 580-256-2397 to get your DQ fix today.
High Plains Technology Center's daytime career programs prepares high school students and adults for high-wage, high-skill, and high-demand careers. Career education at High Plains Technology Center could be your pathway to learn a trade that will last a lifetime. High school students can be workforce ready at graduation or earn college credit. Adults, call to see if you qualify for the Next Step Scholarship or for one of the many other financial aid resources that are available. Call High Plains Tech for more information or check out all the career programs at www.hptc.edu. High Plains Technology Center, turning education and training into workplace success.
And welcome back here to Boomer basketball on Z92. The shoot for loot successful. The student had a senior girl just make a three-point shot. She banked it home. She had 1 attempt, just 1, nothing but nails as we're at the Dairy Queen halftime show. I'm going to try to grab her for an interview if I can here in just a second. Boomers up 42-25 at the break over the Sayre Eagles, and doing pretty well there. Just went over some first half stats for the break, and let's take a look at some keys to the second half for the Boomers. Really, you know, the pressure has gotten to Sayre pretty big. They've got some seniors on the roster, but the pressure has just been too much, and you know, it's led to a lot of turnovers. Boomers been taking advantage of it in transition. Talk about Chavez cashing in. Cash Shipley's drawn a lot of fouls, kind of put a little bit of Sayre in foul trouble there. And overall, the Boomers spread the ball pretty well, and not a lot of mistakes early on, so doing a great job there. And now we got the crowd going nuts still after that shot. The buzz was palpable. Boomers already coming out of the locker room in a half, so probably not much said from Coach Roper there. Sayre still in their halftime locker room. Still about 6 minutes or so to go here in the half, in the halftime. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break and try to come back with the Shoot for Loot winners. Boomer basketball on Z92.
Make the most of winter for years to come with the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. It provides the ultimate winter confidence you and your loved ones need to embrace winter to the fullest, even in the harshest conditions. So go ahead, embrace winter with a smile and the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. Michelin, a better way forward. Available at High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
When I got out of the Marine Corps, I was not just, working with my physical disabilities, I was emotionally broken. I remember thinking, how did I get here? How? It was affecting me in my marriage. My husband, he didn't know how to help me. He actually called Wounded Warrior Project. Wounded Warrior Project had this thing called Couples Odyssey.
It was an eye-opener, and I think it really saved our marriage.
They gave us books and resources and tools on how to help us with that. I just love him. I love you, honey.
I love you too. Watching her fight for her mental health, fighting for other veterans, fighting for this family, helped me to fight too. Well, I always loved her, but I love her 10 times more for that.
Not all wounds are visible. If you or a loved one are suffering, visit woundedwarriorproject.org/notalone.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakovic, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And back here from Boomer Fieldhouse, Tyler Riggs with you. We're at the Dairy Queen halftime show. Boomers on top, 42-25. Raced over, and I think we will have our Shoot for Loot winner here coming over soon for an interview. So that would be great to be able to hear. Like I said, they got one shot at it from three-point range, top of the key, banked it home. Crowd went nuts. I was hoping to get it live, but it was right during a break. Didn't quite catch it in time, so we will try to get that interview here in a minute. But looked at some keys to the second half there for the Boomers before the break. It's senior night. Had the seniors honored in between the girls and boys game. Do want to remind you the Hall of Fame nominations, the Woodward Hall of Fame. They're going to induct their second class here at the start of the next school year. The nomination process, it's open right now until March 15th. So if you go to the Boomer or the Woodward Boomer website, or the high school website, I should say, I'm trying to say it, and you find athletics, and you go inside athletics, there should be a Hall of Fame tab there. You could click that, and you could find the form you need to fill out if you've got a special former Boomer, a teacher, a team, somebody like that you were trying to get nominated for the Hall of Fame, as there is certain criteria to that. So that's got all the information on that page. That has to be turned in to Jacob Miller by March 15th. And I see our Shoot for Loot winner coming over here. So we'll go ahead and get her set up real quick. Here we go. Just want to put this on real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we got you loud and clear. Okay,
Howdy.
so first of all, we didn't catch the name. What is your name?
I'm Kylie Kinsey.
Kylie Kinsey, Woodward senior here. You had a chance in the Hutchins Shoot for Loot. You got one chance at a three-pointer there at the half. you look back and saw you said, I just get one, and they said yes. You banked it home. First of all, what was racing through your mind when you found out you had the chance at this?
Honestly, I'm sitting there thinking, how in the world I'm going to afford gas? And this lady convinced me. She's like, just do it. You'll do it. You'll do it. Just try. You know, you got it. Yeah. And then the officer over there pretty much gave me a knuck and then told me I could do it. And then sure enough, I mean, I just took a deep breath and then prayed to my God, and then I got it. I have no clue.
Hey, it doesn't matter if it's all net or off bank or in, it is in. So you got $500
I know.
A gift card to Hutchins. Like I said, you're worried about gas. That's a lot of gas.
Yeah, no kidding.
But you know, you've got a little taped up hand there, and it's not on your shooting hand. But
no.
Still, what happened there? I mean, you had to do that with an injured hand.
Yeah, I actually got attacked by a dog about 2 weeks ago. It was. Yeah, it's actually really bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah, no, like my entire inside of my finger. You can see the muscle and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
it's pretty gross.
All right. Well, you powered through all that. You got $500 on the Shoot for Loot gift card to Hutchins. Fantastic. Let the people know your name one more time out there because we're on Z92 and Boomer TV.
All right, I'm Kylie Kinsey.
Boomer Senior right there, the representative winning on the Shoot for Loot. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you.
That was our winner there. Good stuff to get here on Senior Night. And, boy, fantastic. Crowd erupted. I mean, they went crazy. And, I mean, she, like I said, folks, banked at home, but that does not matter. It went in. It went through the net. Busted hand at all. She got it done. So, always shout out to her for being able to come on and do that. Appreciate that. Now, takes us nicely to the start of the second half here between the Woodward Boomers and the Sayre Eagles. The boys believe going to have the first possession as they had won the tip. So Woodward should have the first possession here in the second half. They'll be going left to right in the half as they went right to left in the first half. Will be the case. The starting five in the second half for the Boomers is going to be Shipley, Martin, Chavez, Meade, and Cano out there. 42-25, 8 minutes on the clock as we get ready to start this second half. It'll be Shipley inbounding. Martin's going to receive this inbound, and we are underway now in the third quarter. Martin at the W, calling out the play. Left wing to Chavez, now to Meade. Left corner to Chavez. Got a man on, gets the screen from Cano. Now he's going to go around it, drive into the paint, a little up and under, a fadeaway jumper. That's going to route around, just out. No good. Rebound underneath by Mossberg. Sayre pushing the other way. Moeller with it. He'll dribble across the timeline. Top of the key. Right wing now to Blake Crosby. Right corner now to Moeller. Back up to Crosby. Poked away for a second, but collected and handed off to Camden Richardson. Now right wing Moeller for a quick three. That one roused out no good. Just has not shot well though. Rebound taken by Martin, stolen away by Crosby. Can't get the layup to go, but Mossberg follows. And Sayre on the board first to start the second half. Mossberg now at 14. 42-27. Top key Martin with it for the Boomers. He'll drive, he'll spin, gets into the right block, puts up the layup. It's swatted by Mossberg. Thought it was a goaltending, was not, but the Boomers get it back. Now right corner three from Martin, no good. Rebound on the backside by Shipley up and in from the left side of the paint. Cash Shipley gets his first non-free throws, and he's got 11. Boomers lead 44-27. Quickly the other way, Colt Merritt going to get some space, drive down the paint, puts up the layup through the Euro step. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled all the way up. They're going to get Jake Meade. It's going to be his second, team first of the half. Meade thought he was straight up, but it's no avail. Merrick at the line, takes a couple dribbles, dips and shoots the first free throw. That's no good, it rims out. So still 44-27, 6:44 to go in the third quarter. Second free throw for Merrick, that one rims out as well. Both of them looked like for a second they were good. They missed both. Boomers with the rebound the other way, left wing Meade with it. Top the key now to Martin. Martin gonna dribble over to the right wing, now flip behind to Shipley. Shipley, top key to Chavez, left wing to Meade. He'll drive from there, attack, get to the baseline, goes up on Mossberg, gets late to go off glass and in. Jake Meade not afraid to attack. He's got 8 now. Boomers lead by 19, 46-27. Inbound, Sayre breaking the press. Moeller gets up right wing to Merrick, back to Crosby. Now over to Moeller, dribbles up to the W. Right wing to Crosby, right corner to Merrick. Merrick flips back up to Crosby, or to Moeller, excuse me. Top key now to Camden Richardson, left wing to Lake Crosby, left corner to Mossberg. Mossberg dumps baseline to Merrick. Merrick left elbow. Richardson for a quick jumper there. Pressure on. That shot's no good off glass off rim. Rebounded by Chavez. Chavez that way pushing. Bounces the right block to Shipley. Shipley waits. Just splits a double team. Puts it off glass and in. Cash Shipley. Now with 13 in the ball game, he's now the Boomer leading scorer. And him and Zach Chavez combined for 25 of the 48 for the Boomers. 48-27. Inbound, stolen by Jesus Cano, and layup good. He didn't even let it get past him. He was guarding the baseline. That's quick, too. Boomers up 50-27. This time, Sayre gets it in. They go to Camden Richardson. He's double-teamed and fouled right there before the timeline. They're going to get Kyle Martin for his second, team second. And now we got a timeout by Coach Richardson and Sayre, so we'll go ahead and step aside with the Boomers lead 50-27. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires' long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
And welcome back to Boomer basketball on Z92. Tyler Rick with it. Boomers lead 50-27 here in the third quarter. 5:36 to go. Start the quarter. The Boomers are on a 8-2 run to begin the quarter. They're up 42-25 at half, and expanded that now to a pretty solid 23-point lead. It's Cash Shipley with 4 of the quarter. He's up to 13 for the ball game. Jake Mead's got a bucket, as well as Jesus Cano. They both have 8 apiece now. Out of the timeout here, Sayre with possession. Moeller gets it on the inbound. He'll go right wing to Crosby. Right corner, Mossberg, he's open. He'll tee up the 3 from there, and nothing but net. Clayton Mossberg showing the bag, showing why he is getting some D1 looks. He's up to 17 in this one. The other way, quickly, Chavez with the free throw line jumper. That's off no good. Rebound underneath by Sayre, and a foul on the loose ball. I think they're going to get Boomer. Let's see which one. They're going to get Cash Shipley. He's trying to get in there on Walker Moeller. His second, team third of the half. Boomers up by 20, though, 50-30. Inbound. Mossberg back to Moeller. Now to Crosby across the timeline. Top key to Merrick. He'll drive from there. Go up on Jake Mead. Swatted. Mead swats it. Tries to save it. Does, but it gets to Crosby on the left wing. Crosby going to drive. Puts up a left baseline jumper and gets it over the outstretched hand to Jesus Cano. Lake Crosby, not the biggest scorer, but has had a couple buckets now. Boomers the other way. Transition. Chavez trying to get the pass. Swat away out of bounds there. The deep corner by Sayre. Stay with the Boomers. Kyle Martin going to inbound from in front of his own bench. Goes top key. Chavez will turn. He'll drive. He'll tag. Goes up on Mossberg. And it's swatted. And they're going to say it bounced off of Chavez. It's out of bounds back to Sayre. Still, though, Boomers on top. 50-32. 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. Can't let Sayre get comfortable, though. We talked about their streakiness. Now on the inbound, we got a steal by Chavez and a foul. It's Chavez skied for it over Clayton Mossberg, or beside him, I should say, and I think they're going to get Mossberg on the foul. They will, as he bumped him. So his second, team first of the half. Boomers with possession. It's going to be Martin inbounding from in front of the front of his own bench. Cash Shipley going to sit for a minute, as that'll bring in Peyton Hughes. Inbound goes to Chavez, top ski. Now left wing to Mead. Mead going to tee up a 3. That's well short, though. Kind of rushed it. Rebound underneath by Moeller. Sayre pushing the other way. Goes over to Braden Richardson. Right wing, drives. Now kicks to the corner to Merrick. Merrick going to drive baseline. Puts up a leaner over Jesus Cano. Gets it to go. Colt Merrick showing some of the length and versatility. He's got 5. 50-34. Boomers on top. Martin racing the other way for the Boomers. Gets down to the block. Puts up a turnaround jumper. That's no good. Faded away a bit. Is off to the left. Rebound by Sayre. They get back-to-back stops. Going the other way. Moeller with the top of the key. Left wing. Stair steps. Now to the corner of Mossberg. Baseline out. Throws away pass. Got double teamed by the bigs. Threw it to Hughes. Hughes pushing in transition right wing. Behind the back dribble. Tries to put up the layup. And he was fouled. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be a shooting foul will be the question. See who they got on first. And they got Walker Moeller, his third. Team second. It's a on the floor foul. So it'll be Kyle Martin inbounding for the Boomers on the baseline. Goes top key to Chavez. Chavez backs out to the W. He'll sit up for the Boomer offense. Now he's just going to attack from the top key. Gets into the lane. Big swat by Clayton Mossberg. Rebound the other way. Sayre pushing Braden Richardson in transition. Eurosense puts the layup. It won't go, but he's fouled. Boy, a big swat by Clayton Mossberg. And Chavez, I mean, wasn't afraid to attack, but Mossberg was ready for it that time. See if they get the foul on here for the Boomers. Still no call yet. Finally, they get one. It's going to be Jake Mead. It's going to be his third, team fourth, and it's going to be Braden Richardson at the line for 2 free throws. And now a technical foul, Lake Crosby, which is a good call because after the swat, he stood over Chavez for a minute and kind of taunted him. You can't do that. It's a tech. So Crosby going to pick up the tech. Be his first foul. So first they'll shoot the Richardson free throws because he's got 2 for Sayre after his picking them up. And then the Boomers will get their technical free throws and possession. First free throw for Braden Richardson up and good. So he's got 3. Yeah, Crosby acting like he didn't do nothing, but he did flex over Chavez. So, yeah. Second free throw for Richardson, no good, so he splits the 2. And now the Boomers are going to get their tech free throws. Coach Roper over there talking to him for a minute while he's got a chance. Free timeout, can't blame him. So tech free throw is going to take place on the Boomer end now. It's going to be Zach Chavez shooting him. He's got 12 in the ball game. Looking to add to it. First one up. And that one rattles around and just rolls out. No good. So now he's going to reset, take his time. Still a different atmosphere when you're shooting at the line by yourself. Second free throw, that one good. So he splits them. Makes 1. Boomers lead now 51-35. 16-point lead, and they'll have possession. Chavez and Shipley both with 13 apiece for the Boomers. Leading the way. It's going to be Peyton Hughes inbounding. He'll get it from the sideline here, right in front of us. Got Hughes, Martin, Cano, Mead, and Chavez, the 5 out for the Boomers right now. Hughes will throw it into Martin. He'll take it across the timeline. That goes right wing to Hughes. Bounce past Martin in the corner. Got dribble, gets screen from Cano, uses it, now steps out. 3 on the right wing, good! Kyle Martin using the screen, finding the spot, and nails it. He's got 8. The Boomers lead 54-35, and now a poke. No, they're going to call a foul. That's tough. They're going to get Martin for the foul. After the 3, got over to try a trap, and they're going to get him for his 3rd foul. Boomers 5th. Sayre the other way with it. Both Richardsons on the floor. It's Camden over to Moeller. Now Braden Richardson in the right corner. Double team. Now right elbow to Mossberg. He'll turn fire from there. Nothing but net. Clayton Mossberg. Tell you what, if it wasn't for him, Sayre would be well out of this one. He's now got 19 of the Sayre 37. Boomers still lead though, 54-37. Top to key, Chavez with it. Gets the screen. Goes around it. Right corner to Hughes. He's going to try to drive. Gets cut off. Bounce pass into Cano. He's double team. Steps through it though. Puts up the layup and gets it to go. Great footwork there from Jesus Cano. That guy's all over him. Didn't matter. He's got 10 now. Boomers lead by 19 now. Travel by Richardson the other way as he's cut off by Peyton Hughes right before the timeline. Tried to feed it back to Moeller and he took steps. So 2:52 to go in the third. Boomers on top 56-37. And with possession is Hughes will inbound to Barton. Top key, now right wing to Hughes. Bounce pass into Cano on the block. Now cutting Kyle Martin, gets it to him, layup good. From the right side, Martin now with 10. The Boomers lead 58-37, 21-point lead. Now a foul on the inbound again. And they're going to get Martin again, so his 4th, unfortunately. That's 4 for him, team 6. Martin going to have to come set. Bring back in Cash Shipley. Martin saying he's straight up. Coach Roper saying, hey, don't worry about it. Coach Roper preaches emotional intelligence. Control what you can control. The other way, Sayre with it now. Breaking the press. It'll be Braden Richardson on the right wing. Tries to drive baseline, goes up on beat, and he's blocked. And rebound underneath by Cano Strong. And now a foul by Mossberg. Maybe a bit of a frustration foul. That's his 3rd. Team 4th. 6-4 in fouls. Boomers lead that by 2 right now. But they lead the ball game by 21, 58-37, 2:28 to go in the 3rd. Do have the possession. It's Mead inbounding to Hughes. Hughes will jog it across the timeline. Sayre not pressing. High left wing, Chavez now in the left corner to Hughes. Thought about three, didn't take it. Got a little man. Now bounce pass into Cano. Cutting baseline, up and under for the layup, and good. Jesus working there on Clayton Mossberg right now in the quarter. He's got 6 in the quarter, 12 for the ball game. Boomers lead 60-37 on the inbound. Another foul. They're calling them tight on the Boomer press. That's 3 straight fouls on the press. And it's going to be Cash Shipley, I believe. It is. The freshman picks up his third. Now it's 1-on-1s for Sayre. That's the Boomers' 17th foul of the half. There's still 2:07 to go in the third quarter. Now the Boomers lead by 23, but if it's one thing you don't want to do is rack up those fouls and give, clock stoppage and a team that's down a lot of chance to get back in at the free throw line. Front end of the 1-on-1 for Moeller, up and good. So he'll earn the bonus. He's only got 5 points in the ball game, though. Boomer's still done a fantastic job on him. That's his first point since the first quarter. Second free throw for Moeller. That one rims around and in. So he's got 6. 60-39. Boomers on top with possession. Left wing Chavez. Top to key Hughes. Back to Chavez now. Hands off beside him. Left corner to Hughes. Hughes looking for a cutter. Now gets a screen. Goes around it. Steps out. Pulls the three from the left wing. That's a bit short. Rebound backside though by Jake Mead. Puts it up. Can't get to go, but he's fouled on the way up. Jake Mead. Second chance. He'll earn some free throws after the effort and hustle. Now get Colt Merrick for his second. It's team 5th for Sayre. So it's been a sloppy third quarter in terms of fouls. 12 combined fouls here in the third quarter. Mead at the line for 2 free throws. First one just a bit short. Just a bit. He leaned into it. Didn't matter. Now substitution as Merrick will come out. We will see for the first time Noel Fernandez for Sayre. Mead teeing up a second free throw. Lefty dips, shoots, and that one's long. Rebound though underneath by Cano. Cano powers it back up, can't get that to go. Mead crashes in, puts it up and good. So Jake Mead gets his 2. It just wasn't at the line. Boomers lead 62-39. Mead now at 10. I think we got 5 Boomers in double figures. May have 4 or 5. I have to count that up in a minute. The other way, Sayre with it. Moeller, left wing, bounces. Nice feed down to Pearson on the backside. Right block, gets it up and in for the layup. Good find there. Pearson with this first bucket. Boomers the other way. Chavez, a little dribble move there on Moeller. Crowd reacting. Mead now right wing. He's going to take it at Mossberg. Mossberg swats him though straight up. Mead tried to go at him as he had the open lane. Sayre with it now. Fernandez right corner. He drives, gets cut off on the baseline. Back out to Camden Richardson for a quick 3. That's no good. Rebound gets tipped to Mossberg. He tries to go up for the layup and swatted by Jake Mead. He gets one back. Oh, he got one back. And he'll stay here with Sayre, but Mead, after getting swatted on one end, gets the block on the other. 2 bigs going at it. Moeller inbound for Sayre underneath. Kicks left corner. Camden Richardson open for 3. He'll take it. That one a bit strong, no good. Backside rebound by Shipley. Under meant to go in the quarter. Left wing now. Chavez will drive from there. Gets a free throw line. Lets a man blow by him. Now kicks it out to Cano. Open for 3 on the left wing. That's a bit strong, no good. Rebound fought for on the backside. Saved attempt by Camden Richardson. He can't save it. And that's out of bounds. He'll stay with the Boomers. 62-41. 43 seconds to go in the quarter. Woodward has possession. Herm Mosley coming into the ball game. He'll take out Zach Chavez. So it's Mosley, Shipley, Mead, Cano, and Hughes on the floor. Hughes will inbound. He's looking. Still looking. Now floats it into Mead, but it's batted away by Fernandez. Hughes comes up with it, though. And now we got a foul as Hughes is there in the mid-range on the right side. What do we get? Or who is it on, I should say? It's on Sayre, but which one? And it's going to be on Camden Richardson. The freshman now has got 4, and that's the team 6 for Sayre, so we've almost put the Boomers in the bonus here. Still a quarter to go. Hughes will inbound again, this time right baseline. Cano for a jumper, and good, in rhythm. Jesus now with 14. He's got 8 in the quarter. Boomers lead by 23. Sayre breaking press the other way. Braden Richardson, right elbow now to Mossberg. Mossberg going to drive, puts up a tough leaner over Jesus Cano. Can't get to go, but he's fouled as Jesus crashed into him there. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. And Clayton Mossberg at the line for free throws. That's the 3rd on Jesus Cano, team 8th. Mossberg right now, 19 of 41 for Sayre. He's trying to break into the 20-point mark. First free throw up. That one up and net. 6'6" frame, long, lengthy, and athletic. See why he's getting D1 looks. Still, though, his team down 22. Boomers lead 64-42. Mossberg's second free throw, that goes well. He's got 21 to 43. Hughes with it the other way for the Boomers. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. He's going to back it out to the W and get things set up. Calling out the play. Still holding it. Back at the W. 10 seconds to go. Now he starts to move. Dribbles to the right wing. Gets cut off. Now top key to Shipley. 6 seconds. Shipley left wing three on the way after a screen. That's no good. Rebound fought for, and we got a foul underneath. These guys crash on the floor. Hughes wound up on the floor, and Mossberg wound up on the floor. See who they get the foul on. There's 2.4 left in the third quarter. And they're going to get Peyton Hughes. So unfortunately for Woodward, they will surrender a pair one-on-one here before the end of the quarter. So Hughes picks up his second, team ninth. Sayre trying to cut it back under 20. It's going to be Mossberg at the line again. We got 9 in the quarter, 21 for the ball game. Trying to add to it. Front end of the one-on-one is up, and that's good. From the net there. So he's got 22. And 64-44. Sayre's cut it back to 20. Second free throw coming. Couple dribbles. Collects, dips, shoots, and that one off. So he split the pair. 2 seconds. Mead gets bored. Heaves it full court, and that's no good. It was short. And that's how we end the third quarter. The Boomers lead 64-44. Take a break, come back for the fourth. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires' long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, and the game is on the line. Ace pitcher Johnny Nevermiss is on the mound. He checks the runners, gets the sign, lines up, and delivers. Oh no, it's a wild pitch, look out! Looks like somebody needs to call Stewart's Auto Glass.
If you find yourself on the wrong end of a fastball, call Stewart's Auto Glass for any auto glass problem, chip and crack repair, or replacement for windshields and door glass. 216-1822. Here comes our best pitch. Stewart's Auto Glass works on semi-trucks too, so don't foul out. Call Daryl from Stewart's Auto Glass at 216-1822. Stewart's Auto Glass. When there's a crack in your view, we know what to do.
Oh, he really got a hold of that one.
And welcome back here to Boomer Basketball on Boomer TV Z92. As your Boomers lead by 20 going into the fourth, 64-44, and maybe the best effort in terms of, we talked with Coach Roper all season looking for guys to step up other than Zach Chavez. Got 5 players in double figures. Chavez with 13, Cano with 14, Shipley with 13, 10 apiece for Mead and Martin. Sayre gets the first possession of the fourth. They'll go here, and it's going to be Mossberg driving. They're going to say he travels. He attacked from the left corner, got to the paint. They're going to say off the hop step he traveled. So turnover for Sayre on their first possession of the fourth. Boomers the other way. Martin with it. Out to the left wing to Chavez. Left corner to Martin. Pass almost stolen, but Martin collects it. Gets cut off on the baseline. Kicks out top key to Chavez. Thought about the deep three. Didn't take it. Would have been a heat check for sure. Right wing Shipley. Now beside him to Mead. Mead back to Shipley in the deep right corner. Shipley gets the screen from Cano, starts to use it, gets cut off, bounce line. Jesus, a long 2 from the right baseline. That's no good. Rebound gets tipped to Martin underneath. He can't get the layup to go. Shipley gets it though, but he's on the baseline as he got it, and they're going to say he's out of bounds. And that is back to Sayre. 7:15 to go in the ball game. Boomers up by 20. Sayre though with possession. Richardson, he throws the pass away, he was trapped. Chavez the other way for the layup, and good. Zach Chavez with 15, and the Boomers on top, 66-44. Sayre breaks press this time. Merritt gets on the baseline, kick out to Braden Richardson for 3 from the left wing. That rims out, no good. Rebound, Martin, he feeds up to Chavez. Chavez in transition, gets to the right wing. Nobody picked him up. He's going to take the 3, and that rattles in. Back-to-back buckets for Zach Chavez, and he's now got 18. Boomers lead by 25, 69-44. Now turnover again on the inbounds. Kyle Martin with the layup. Why not? And Coach Richardson going to have to burn a timeout. He's not liking it. So we'll go ahead, step aside, take it with them. Boomers lead 71-44. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires, long-lasting snow and ice performance, and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
And back here on Boomer Basketball, or on C92 with Boomer Basketball, excuse me, and Boomer TV. 71-44, Boomers on top here in the fourth. Big stretch here to start the fourth. They've gone now for 7 points to the Eagles 0. Eagles turn it over on the inbound quite a bit. Coach Richardson had to call a timeout, and we've seen that in spurts. Boomers have 5 players in double figures. Zach Chavez leading the way with 18 points. And down here out of the timeout, Sayre with it. Moeller bounces to Mossberg. Back to Moeller. He'll race across. Feeds a pass to Richardson. Richardson has to save it from going out of bounds. Now it's Camden Richardson for 3 on the right wing. That's drawn no good. Rebound tipped around, collected by Martin. An outlet up to Jesus Cano, and he's stripped away and stolen by Walker Moeller. Now Mossberg the other way. Moeller throws a pass way too strong. Now the chaos. It's a turnover. Back to the Boomers. 6:15 to go in the fourth. Boomers on top, 71-44. Martin with it. Now left wing to Chavez. Top the key to Shipley. Shipley looking. Feeds down to the block to Cano. Cano up and under on Mossberg. Can't get to go, but they're going to say he's fouled. Mossberg thought he was straight up. And that's going to be the fourth on Clayton Mossberg. And that's finally the 17th foul on Sayre. It's 9-7 in fouls. And both teams in the bonus for the last 6:02. One more and the Boomers will put Sayre in the double bonus. Meanwhile, though, it's Jesus Cano at the free throw line for 2 free throws as it was a shooting foul. Zeus 14 on the night, now with 15. Boomers 5 out there right now is Meade, Chavez, Cano, Shipley, and Martin. Second free throw for Jesus upcoming and nailed it. He's got 16. Boomers lead 73-44. Sayre dealing with the press. They get in. Pearson to Braden Richardson. He's going to drive down the lane. Puts up layup on the right block. Swatted by Jake Meade. Rebound collected by Chavez. Boomers pushing in transition. Chavez top the key. He's going to stop. Pop for 3 for there. And that just runs out. No good. Rebound almost collected by Jake Meade, but it comes to Walker Moeller. Moeller in transition. Dribbles through a few Boomers. Now kicks to Richardson in the right corner. Camden Richardson right wing for 3. That's strong, no good. Rebound tip to Braden Richardson. He'll pull up from the mid-range right side. That one's strong as well, no good. Sayre just playing some street ball right now. Boomers in transition the other way. Chavez drives the right baseline, puts it up and in for the layup. He's got 20, and the Boomers pulled away big time. 75-44 here. 5:15 to go. Moeller with it, top the key. Now left corner to Braden Richardson. Down to the block to Noel Fernandez. Nice little feed pass to Pearson for the mid-range jumper and in from the paint. Fernandez with a little nifty no look. Pearson now with 4. 75-46. Boomers the other way. Left wing, Chavez with it. He's going to attack from there, go right at the basket, puts up a tough layup, doesn't matter. Gets it to go. He's filled it. He's got 22. Boomers lead by 31, and now a line change and a well-deserved rest for that Boomer 5. We will see Nash Hunter, Peyton Hughes, Wyatt Pope, Sammy Baker, and Hunter Mosley into the ballgame. Pope seeing his first action tonight. Sayre now on the inbound. Pearson over to Moeller, across the timeline left side. Kicks over right wing to Pearson. Dump free throw line to Fernandez. Fernandez right elbow. He's just going to find himself open. Pulls it up. That's no good. Rebound taken by Baker. Baker running the other way for the Boomers. Kicks the left corner. Hughes for 3, and that's good. Rouse it home. Everybody getting in on it. Peyton Hughes has got 6. The Boomers lead 80-46. What an offensive explosion on senior night for the Boomers. Still 4:20 to go. Sayre the other way. Camden Richardson drives to the paint. Right block jumper. That's no good. Rebound comes to him, though, and he just puts it up and in. So he gets a second chance effort and gets the bucket for it. He's got 5, 80-48. Sammy Baker at 3, top the key. Why not? That one's a bit strong, no good. Rebound gets tipped to him, though, by Peyton Hughes. Now down to Mosley for the layup on the block. It won't go, but Hunter Mosley fouled, and he's going to the line for 2 free throws. This Boomer unit working hard. And now Mosley at the line. See who they got the foul on. It will be on Malik Pearson, his second, team 8th. Mosley dips, shoots the first free throw, done but net. Mosley now with 2 points, both from the free throw line. So we will see Mason Valdez into the ballgame for the first time for Sayre. Second free throw coming from Mosley. That one's up, and that one nothing but net as well, so he made the pair. He's got 3. And the Boomers lead 81-48. Now another senior getting his first action tonight for the Boomers, Trent McCloskey. Taken out, Hunter Mosley. Richardson with it across the timeline for Sayre. Now to Valdez, back to Camden Richardson. A foul on Sammy Baker as Richardson got it at the W. And Baker got in there a bit too tight. He got called for the foul, just his first, but as the team 10th. So Sayre going to the line for 2 free throws. Down 82-48, 3:56 to go. Richardson first free throw, that one rattles in. Yes, he's got 6. Tees up for the second one, dips and shoots it, and that's good. So he made both. 82-50, Boomers on top, and with possession the other way. Baker top the key, now right wing to McCloskey. Bounce down to Nash Hunter on the right elbow. He's going to step back, take the jumper, nothing but net! Nash Hunter. He said, Malik Pearson, if you're going to disrespect me, I'll nail it. Put the J in his eye. Nash Hunter on the board with 2. 84-50. You hear the bench and the crowd explode for Mr. Hunter. Top the key, Valdez with it for Sayre. Now at the W, Camden Richardson. Right corner to Pearson. Pearson comes down with a leg grab, gets to Valdez. Valdez loses the handle, though. Stolen by White Pope. Boomers pushing the other way. Baker jogging across timeline, top key, now kicks to the corner to Hughes. Hughes going to drive left baseline. He's going to take it at Sayre and puts it up and in. And it's Peyton Hughes. He's now got 8. The Boomers lead 86-50. Top the key, Valdez. Right wing now to Richardson for 3. Braden Richardson, that one rims out. Rebound underneath comes to Noel Fernandez. Bounces a pass off his own foot. Sammy Baker comes up with it, tries to get up to Hughes in transition, but stolen away by Braden Richardson. Sayre pushed the other way. Richardson Euro steps through about 3 Boomers. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound on the backside by Baker. And now Malik Pearson literally tugging the jersey, picking up the foul on Sammy Baker. Getting a little chippy there. Kind of unnecessary. Coach Richardson looking at him crazy. Well, a potential foul on Malik Pearson is what they'll call, which is proper because he bear hugged him. So his third, he'll come out. And it's the team 8th. So Sammy Baker at the line, or team 9th, excuse me. Sammy Baker at the line for a 1-1. For Sayre, we see Jackson Campbell into the ballgame for the first time. And with the intentional foul, guess they're going to back everybody off. Didn't say tech, but they're treating it. So Baker at the line, first free throw, no good. So I guess Boomers will keep that possession. Maybe it was a tech, not sure. Second free throw for Baker. That one rattles around and in. So he split the pair. And Boomer's going to have the possession, so I guess they scored it as a tech for Sayre. Excuse me. So Pope, side out inbound, upcoming. We'll throw it into Sammy Baker. 2:40 to go in this one. Boomers on top, 87-50. Now they dump inside to Nash Hunter. Hunter with the power dribble, but he traveled. Took a step before he dribbled it. It was Jackson Campbell on down there in the paint. He's trying to go at him. It's back to the Eagles. Camden Richard with it across the timeline, top the key. Free throw line out to Fernandez. Fernandez triple team. Gets through it and he's fouled somehow. What are they going to get for the Boomers? And they're going to get Trent McCloskey, his first, team 11th at this point. So it's going to be Fernandez at the line for 2 free throws. About to see a couple of the Boomer future upcoming here. Carter Reed and Hunter Weber, 2 freshmen, been working hard on the JV squad. They're about to get their first varsity action of the season. First free throw for Fernandez is good. So he's on the board with the point. And now Reed and Weber into the ball game. Hunter will come out. Sammy Baker will come out as well. The 2 seniors going to take a rest and get a good ovation from the crowd. Second free throw for Fernandez. That's off no good. Rebound underneath by McCloskey. Flips over to Carter Reed. Reed driving the other way. Right wing now to Hunter Weber, top of the key. Right wing down to McCloskey. He's going to drive right baseline. Goes up for the layup. That's wild, no good. Rebound, fought for on the backside. McCloskey gathers it. Dumps it inside to Pope, but the pass is batted away. Saved by Hunter Weber. Didn't need to save it, but he did. Now to Reed. Now left corner. Hughes for 3. That one. Rebound, though, by Pope underneath. Puts it up and in. And Pope's got 2, and now we got a tech. We just got a tech. We get a tech on. So Pope gets the bucket. Not sure what the tech's on here. We'll see. Say technical foul on the Boomers. Not sure who. I'm guessing they might be getting Peyton Hughes. Oh, geez. Going to get Peyton Hughes. His 3rd foul, first tech. So Richardson at the line. 89-52 makes the first free throw. Camden Richardson, that is. Second free throw good as well. So he's got 9. 89-53, minute 55 to go in this one. Not sure what Hughes did to get the tech. He didn't quite see it, so he must have said something. Maybe made a little action, I don't know. Sayre with it down on the block. And it's Ryan Johnson. He's going to get fouled there as he was double teamed. Who'd they get? They're going to get Hunter Weber. So Weber seeing his first varsity action, picks up his first varsity foul. Send Ryan Johnson to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. First one up. That one strong, no good. 89-53. Boomers well in control. Going to get another sweep here. It's time on senior night. Second free throw, that one good for Johnson, so he split the pair. He's got a point. Boomers go the other way. Left wing, McCloskey with it. Now he drives and gets tied up. We got a foul. Let's see. We do have a foul. It's going to be Mason Valdez. That is the 10th team foul for Sayre. It's going to be 2 free throws for Trent McCloskey. Dips and shoots the first one. That's number net. And McCloskey on the board, the senior. 90-54, 90 points in a ball game for Coach Roper's squad in the regular season. Make it 91 as McCloskey makes the second. Minute 40 to go, inbound. Camden Richardson double team, gets up to Fernandez. Still trying to get across the timeline, back to Richardson. Does get up, this time to Braden Richardson, right wing, and now a timeout by Coach Richardson. So we'll go ahead, take a timeout with them. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
I'm sure you have heard the phrase, you get what you pay for. Shopping for home and auto insurance is more than just finding the lowest rates. Having an insurance agent that helps you compare and understand the coverage can be priceless. Kelly Sampson and Christy Bridges with Wise Agency have years of experience and will do the shopping for you. Insurance companies like AAA, Progressive, Mercury, Safeco, Travelers, American Modern are just a few of the highly rated companies that the Wise Agency can write for your home and auto coverage. Look for the AAA insurance office located across from Sonic at 1915 Oklahoma Avenue and dare to compare. Let's go, Boomers.
And welcome back here to Boomer Fieldhouse. Joey Peckford and Tyler is with you on Boomer TV Z92. We're well in control here, 91-54. With a minute 30 to go in this one. Sayre with possession out of the timeout. Valdez gets it. Now right wing to Camden Richardson. He's double teamed. Top the key back to Valdez at the W. Bounce pass into Noel Fernandez. Free throw line jumper on the way. That one rims out no good. Rebound fought for underneath. Hunter Weber to the floor for the Boomers, trying to come up with a jump ball called. Possession error, going to side with Woodward. Got Josh Hagemeyer into the ballgame for the first time for the Boomers, so it's Weber, Reed, Carter Reed, Josh Hagemeyer, Wyatt Pope, and Trent McCloskey. Hagemeyer on the wing, going to drive from the right wing. Gets cut off, tries to bounce pass to Pope in the paint. He wasn't looking. Turnover, Sayre the other way. Braden Richardson drives, puts up the tough layup from the left side. Can't get to go, but he's fouled. And Braden Richardson to the line for a pair of free throws. They're going to get McCloskey for his second. Team 12th at this point of the half. Maybe 13th. 13th, I think. Richardson will dip and shoot the first, and that's good. So he's got 4. 91-55. We got one scoreboard that says 55, the other that says 54. Now 56 as Richardson makes the second, so he made both. He's got 5. Boomers the other way. McCloskey left wing, trying to drive through a double team. It gets fouled with 58 seconds left. And Valdez going to pick up another one, his second. Team 11th for Sayre. Boomers are in the double bonus. So McCloskey at the line for 2 free throws. Made his first 2 on his first trip. And first one on this one up, and it rattles out. It's halfway down, it bounced out. So stay at 91-56. McCloskey teeing up for the second one, and that one is good. So he split the pair. He's got 3, 92-56. Sayre going the other way. Richardson with it now, right wing to Valdez. Free throw line Fernandez, back out to Camden Richardson. Now left corner to Braden Richardson. Back out to Camden, left wing. Free throw line Fernandez, looking, driving, gets down to the right block, kicks out now to Valdez for 3 in the quarter, hand to the face. That one a bit strong, no good. Rebound, Skyford, taken by Wyatt Pope. Up to Hunter Weber. Hunter Weber with the layup. Oh, it just rimmed out from the left side. Rebound, though, taken by Carter Reed. Reed bounces down to McCloskey. Open for layup and good. Good dime there by Carter Reed. McCloskey with a bucket. He's now got 5 in the quarter, and the Boomers lead 94-56 with 17 seconds to go. We'll see if Sayre dribbles it out. It looks like they are. Boomers putting up their biggest point total of the season. And now steal as Sayre tried to pass around. 5 seconds. Hunter Weber just going to dribble it out. McCloskey trying to do something. Now he's going to take it back out, and that's going to be the ball game. The Boomers win 94-56 here on senior night. Great way to end the regular season strong. Now they look forward to district play, or districts on Friday. We'll go ahead and step aside for a break. Come back, look at some post-game stats. It's Boomer basketball on Z92.
When you're looking to take control, throw on some BF Goodrich G-Force tires. They're the very definition of performance and style and deliver exceptional wet and dry traction, handling, cutting-edge design, and real record-breaking performance. They deliver all this plus the natural confidence boost that comes with BF Goodrich tires. Go with the tires that will let you take control. Go with BF Goodrich G-Force tires. To learn more, ask a BF Goodrich tire specialist for details. BF Goodrich, take control. Available at High Plains Tire, 2220 Main Street.
First Responders Children's Foundation takes care of the children and families the brave ones leave at home. Help us help them. These are the beautiful voices of police officers, firefighters, nurses, and teenagers who remind us that we can come together and create harmony and unity. Text BRAVE to 24365 to learn how you can help your first responder community today.
And welcome back here to Boomer basketball on Z92 as we've got a final. Boomers get done both games tonight here on the boys' side. They win 94-56, a 38-point win for Coach Roper's squad to end the regular season. And what a way to do it here on senior night. Let's look at these post-game stats, starting with your Woodward Boomers leading the way. No surprise here, the senior Zach Chavez, after having 27 against Altus, he comes out with 22 tonight. He leads the Boomers there. 16, though, for Jesus Cano. You get 13 from Cash Shipley, 12 from Kyle Barton. You got 10 from Jake Mead, 8 for Peyton Hughes. And then you get into some of the reserves there. 5 for Trent McCloskey, 3 for Hunter Mosley, 2 for Wyatt Pope and Ash Hunter. And you got 1 from Sammy Baker. So the Boomers wind up finishing with 5 players in double figures tonight. And Hughes was another bucket away from finishing in double figures as well. Would have made it 6. So by far and away the best all-around scoring effort for this team on the season. Got a lot of contributions throughout, both from starter and bench alike. On the Sayre side of things, it was a big night for Clayton Mossberg.